Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to what is it? November 3rd. What is it? It's November the 3rd. Welcome, one and all, to another day in paradise. Um, November 3rd, 2021. Of course, it's nice to see you here. Hope you're having a
Welcome,
good
one and
day.
all.
Hope you had a good night last night. Thank you for joining in here with your buddy Uncle Bruce as we try to figure out what's going to happen today. Where is this market going, and can we get richer? What's going to happen? Anybody watching GameStop? Anybody watching AMC? Anybody watching Bed Bath and Beyond? Anybody watching Zillow? Um, anybody watching interest rates? Anybody watching the markets? Nothing going on. It's just a dead quiet day. Nothing happening. Holy moly, macaroni! What happened last night? GameStop went up to 226, I think, at one point. It was up something like $20 a share, and I think that AMC was in the mid 40s, barely holding on 40 now, but mid 40s. And Bed Bath and Beyond was over $30 a share, if I recall. It was up, double, unbelievable. I think what happened here was, I'm going to say it all started with Bed Bath and Beyond. The announcement they made with Kroger to basically offer Bed Bath and Beyond's most popular selling brand items into Kroger through Kroger stores and .com, their e-commerce division. That started Bed Bath and Beyond. But what also contributed to the move of Bed Bath and Beyond last night was the fact that the company has announced that they're going to accelerate and complete their stock buyback program, which was $1 billion deal. They've got 600 million done, I think, and they're finishing the last 400 million. Yeah, 400 million. Or they've done 400 million and they're finishing the last 600 million this year. They're accelerating it up to finish it off by the end of the year. They don't need to buy the stock now. The stock's at $25 a share. But if it goes back to 15, 20, I guess that's what they'll do. That didn't hurt. And then the third thing that kicked it was the so-called talk about how there's a huge short squeeze on the stock, and it's being affected by this move. That the shorters were caught off guard with all this announcements, all these developments, and all of a sudden they're panicking to buy back their stock. Well, if that's the case, why isn't it $40? Why isn't Bed Bath and Beyond right now $40 a share? Why is it 25 a share after having this massive move and this massive volume move that kicked in last night? I'm a bit puzzled by that. I would have thought that Bed Bath and Beyond would have had more. Now, let's wait until the official opening of trading on the markets. Let's give everybody a chance to come in here because not everybody trades on the pre-market or the post-market. We know that. And let's be fair. We closed last night at 1675. We're at 2482 right now. We're up $8.07 on 7 million shares, 7.1 million shares. I think last night it was over 30 million the last time I looked at it. Over 30 million traded last night after market. It could have been over 40 million. I don't know. I do know that yesterday's volume on the market was 45 plus million shares, 46 million shares, and it trades on NASDAQ. So when it opens on NASDAQ this morning, it will be interesting to see if Bed Bath & Beyond has a surge beyond 24.79 where we are right now. Will it actually run up to 30 like it did last night, or could it go higher because this short squeeze thinking could be coming in? Now, here's the other thing that doesn't bother me. The thing that I'm observing, and I'm trying to tell you in plain English, there has been for all year since January, February on this stock and other stocks, there have been all kinds of rumors around that these shares of these certain companies, Bed Bath and Beyond, BlackBerry, GameStop, AMC, and a number of others, were all candidates for massive short squeezes. Why is it then that Bed Bath and Beyond is only at $25? Why isn't it at $200? If there's a mother of all short squeezes going on and you need an excuse to have a mother of all short squeezes, you would think that a stock that would trade 30, 40 million last night in the aftermarket would trade whatever it is now, 7+ million shares in the pre-market, was sitting in the $14, $15 range lately because it had just crapped out in the last couple of months from the 30s down to the 15s. Why isn't it even back to $30? And why isn't it at 40? And why isn't it at 50? And why isn't it at 100? Because if you've got the shorters by the short and curlies, you'd think this thing would be gone. And it's not. Okay? I'm having a problem with that whole thingy. There's only 100 million shares outstanding. It's not like there's a billion shares out there that are drowning the market. There aren't a billion. There's only 100 million shares. We had 30 million plus trade last night. 30% of the company changed hands. Now, guess what that means? I think many of you who are here with me all the time, you know what this means. Of the 30 million or 40 million that traded last night, I bet you that a lot of those shares just turned over and turned over and turned over. They were trading between the same people. Could have been that shorters were getting out and new shorters were getting in. Could just have been a turnover of short sellers. There could have been a whole bunch of hedge funds last night selling a bunch of shares in the $30 neighborhood last night to buyers of stock at $30 who were trying to get out from underneath a short position. And the new shorters were shorting at $30 last night and handing them all they wanted. And here we are now at $25. There is no mother of all short squeezes here. There's a willing number of sellers of stock willing to offload paper on Bed Bath & Beyond. There isn't any stock to hand over. Like, this is the thing that I keep coming back to. There's only 100 million out. How many of the 100 million shares are truly available? How many of the 100 million shares outstanding in legitimate shareholders' hands, how many of those people really want to sell the stock today? Who really want it out? I don't think there was 1 million shares available from those folks. I'm guessing that this is all turnover and it's all speculation between shorters and coverers and re-shorters. That's what's going on here. It's just a turnover. I really wonder what's going to happen. Now, if today, during the NASDAQ session, 500 million shares of buying interest comes in to Bed Bath & Beyond all day long, almost to say 60 million an hour, 70 million shares are wanted every hour, all day long on Bed Bath & Beyond. Yes, it can go to $50 a share, $60 a share. Yes, it can. Won't stay there because it's going to have to maintain that kind of movement. I just don't see this stock doing that well. I don't see it doing badly. I don't see it going down. I don't think it's going to go to $5 or $8 or $10 a share. It's not going to go down. It's not going out of business. The company's going to do great. This deal with Kroger is a good thing. But I don't see the stock going to the mother of all promised lands. And yet you couldn't ask for a better deal. You are talking about one of the world's largest retailers with thousands of locations, massive exposure across the USA to move your merchandise. This is fabulous. The bad news is the buyers of Bed Bath & Beyond's product are not the unemployed. They're not the downtrodden. They're not every single American out there. We're talking about a segment of the economy, segment of the consumer population that are interested in buying Bed Bath & Beyond merchandise. And my guess is, you know what, kids? I bet you if you truly want to buy Bed Bath & Beyond's products, you need only drive to your local, what do we call it, big box retailer mall, because that's where these stores generally are. Bed Bath & Beyond's are not necessarily known for being inside mega shopping malls. They are part of big box retail shopping malls. You know the kind I'm talking about, where there's a Costco over here, and then there's a Pet Smart over there, and there's the Pet Boys, or automotive guys over there, and hairdressers are over there. You get all these retailers all over the place in with big parking lots, and then there's the Bed Bath & Beyond store, and there's the Michael's store over there, and Trader Joe's might be over here. All depends where you are in the USA. Bed Bath & Beyond is available to 99% of the market that wants to buy Bed Bath & Beyond merchandise. The bad news for Bed Bath & Beyond is that fewer of their customers have been coming into their stores lately. And so this move is a good move. You're pushing the merchandise out into thousands of additional locations, but between now and 2022, the bad news is it might cost the stores themselves more traffic, because if people can buy this merchandise at a Kroger, something handy at a Kroger, they don't need to go to the Bed Bath and Beyond store. Now, if they can buy it easily online through Kroger and everything else, that also might reduce traffic at the stores, because you're not creating new upper middle class shoppers. You're not creating more babies because upper middle class shoppers can buy merchandise from Kroger and elsewhere from Bed Bath and Beyond. Babies aren't created because of Bed Bath and Beyond. Bed Bath and Beyond benefits because people create babies. The right people creating the right babies, demographically right. That's all I'm saying. It's just demographically right. I don't want to be accused of being anti anything. I'm just saying there's a sliver of America and Canada and other countries where a certain demographic of people have children, and that demographic of parent of those children can afford to drive their own cars to Bed Bath and Beyond stores and can afford the prices inside Bed Bath and Beyond stores for said merchandise. Now that said merchandise is available at Kroger. Look, here's another problem. Again, I'm a retailer. Remember, I'm an old retailer. I grew up in my father's music store. I get retail on every angle. And here's the angle that no one is talking about. I'll talk about it. You're going to tell me whether I'm right or not. If you are Bed Bath & Beyond and you have an exclusive line of merchandise with your brand name on it or whatever brand name you've created, you're likely bringing the merchandise in from overseas, from the Orient, from Asia in bulk. You're distributing it through your systems to all of your stores. Good job. You have an online presence. Great. You're doing a distribution. Here's the catch. If I now make a deal with Kroger, I'm Bed Bath & Beyond, and I make a deal with Kroger to sell my stuff inside their stores, they have to make a margin. They have to make a profit on anything they sell. I am wholesaling to Kroger. I'm not retailing to Kroger. I am wholesaling to Kroger. So if Kroger is selling a baby product that I sell in my store for $20 and they're selling it for $20, I have to sell it to them at a discounted price. Now, Kroger is the sharpest guy in the room, all right? The people who operate Kroger are in this deal are the smart guys, because they're sitting there going, okay, let me get this straight. You want us to sell merchandise with your brand name on it? We like your product. You got a great reputation. You got high quality merchandise. You've got a following. We have your customers coming to Kroger's. Yeah, of course. What we sell is different than what you sell. So of course they come at our store too. But if we're going to sell product in our store, we got to make a margin. But you know what? We don't want to put up a bunch of dough and buy your merchandise on spec. We're going to operate with you guys just like we operate with Coca-Cola or with Pepsi-Cola or with Kraft Foods or with Hormel or with any other supplier that supplies us. Now think about this. You're Kroger, okay? What are you offering? You're offering shelf space to display merchandise to customers that are rolling through there. Coca-Cola delivers truckloads of product to every store at least once a week, if not more than once a week, for all their merchandise. Same with Pepsi and everybody else. When they drop off the cola, they don't demand a check on the spot. They invoice the company. The company pays Coca-Cola after they sell the Coca-Cola, not before they sell the Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola carries the merchandise for Kroger. Most retailers or most wholesalers carry the merchandise for Walmart, Target, Kroger, Bed Bath & Beyond, and anybody else, Michael's, you name it. All these stores are full of merchandise. None of that merchandise is prepaid for. Almost none of it. It is only paid for after it goes through the cash register and after about a week or two after it clears the cash register because of returns. And if there are returns, there are credits given back to the store for returns. In other words, these merchants, these suppliers, these wholesalers are delivering merchandise on their credit, their money, to the retailers in bulk to sell to you and me, and we buy, then they pay. Kroger's going to do the same thing with Bed Bath & Beyond merchandise, but they're not going to pay Bed Bath & Beyond $20 for a $20 item that sells on the shelf. Bed Bath & Beyond is going to have to cut a deal from the $20 price tag to give Kroger a spread, a margin. Now, is that 50%, 40%, 30%, 20%? There's a percentage. And Bed Bath & Beyond will say, look, if you want us to carry the merch, you want us to deliver the merchandise to you, help you display it, show you how to do this, we'll take a percentage of the action. We'll give you a percentage of whatever you sell. Kroger says, yeah, that's great. But we are giving up space from somebody else to give the space to you. You guys have to outdo who we're kicking out, because someone's getting kicked out of Kroger. That news announcement you're not noticing last night anywhere, because no company is going to say, yay, we just got kicked out of Kroger. No one's doing that. Okay, so I don't know who's losing out here, but someone's losing out. Kroger didn't invent 5,000 new square feet somehow to put this product in here, or whatever footage they're using. So Bed Bath & Beyond's getting a percentage of the action. Now, if they're getting 60% of the action, they're getting $12 for a $20 sale. That's great. The bad news is, if a $20 sale is being done at Kroger, but is not being done at Bed Bath & Beyond, Bed Bath & Beyond isn't getting the $20 anymore. They're losing the entire $20 sale and replacing it with a $12 sale. The margin on a $12 sale is less than on a $20 sale. That's simple mathematics. Although I will admit, all Bed Bath & Beyond has to do is bring the merchandise in from overseas and then distribute it to Kroger and let them flog it. They don't have to send it to their own stores and display it and pay their own staff and all. Fair enough. But if you think that they're going to be able to double their sales, or 50% increase their sales, or 200% their sales, whatever that number, there's a magic number out there someone's thinking about, think again, because it's going to come at a cost somewhere, because there are only so many upper middle class children being born every year, or middle class children being born every year, that this product is going to. There's not going to be a baby boom because of this. It's the existing world we're in. And so I wonder, in the long run, what kind of legs does this deal have? Just how deep is this deal going to really be? Sure sounds good, though. Boy, does it ever sound good. What a great announcement to make. Fantastic. Was the timing right? Did they do it right by releasing this news last night? Or should they have waited till first thing this morning in the pre-market? Should they have announced this now? Should they be announcing this deal like an hour ago, half an hour ago today, and let the market go nuts today? But they did it last night, and the market went nuts in the aftermarket last night. Most stock traders missed out on the opportunity to trade the crap out of this stock last night, because not everybody is part of the aftermarket or the pre-market. Very few firms are, and maybe only 1/10 of investors, 1/5 of all investors have a shot at stock. And they don't trust the pre-markets. Can't blame them for that. Anyway, that happened with Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, let's go over now to GameStop and over to AMC. What is it? Why, I ask you, did GameStop go to $226 last night? And why did it trade as heavily as it did? And same thing with AMC. Why did it trade as heavily as it did last night? Because it traded in sympathy. The whole shtick was, when the term mother of all short squeezes was being bandied about last night on the Bed Bath & Beyond deal, a whole bunch of folks got all excited about all the other Reddit stocks that were once being bandied about as mother of all short squeeze deals. And GameStop and AMC and probably BlackBerry, I haven't watched BlackBerry, but I'm assuming it moved up too. They all got caught up in a move. Again, you get a buy wave into GameStop after hours, and into AMC or into any other stock after hours, with only 1/10 of the resistance to have a stock go up, because there's nothing for sale. There are no players. You get more buyers and sellers in the aftermarket. You're going to have an amplified move higher in the stock. I got bad news for you on the opening. we're probably going to be down, not negative on the day, but we're not going to be as high as it was last night, because there is no reason for GameStop shareholders or GameStop short sellers to be worried about a short squeeze on GameStop, because Kroger made a deal with Bed Bath and Beyond. I hate to be the party pooper, but in plain English, it's not gonna happen. Look at the volume on GameStop in the pre-market. We got 30 something minutes to go, 39 minutes to go before we open, and we've traded 52,000 shares on GameStop all morning. Is that a sign? Yeah, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. Yes, it is. It is 214.71 right now on the pre-market. I'll grant you that. It's up 770. GameStop is up 770. It ain't going to stay there though. I don't think so. I think that a lot of stock's available, because guess what, kids? Where was this stock 2 weeks ago? 165, 170 a share. We're up 40 bucks a share, 45 bucks a share in the last 2 weeks. Where do you think it's going to go, and why? Kroger making a deal with Bed Bath & Beyond. You think there's a Kroger GameStop deal coming? Think again. There's no Kroger GameStop deal coming. GameStop's on its own. AMC is on its own. Now, there's talk about AMC. Dune, the movie Dune is the savior of the company. No, not gonna happen either. I don't know if AMC will be able to sustain the $40 level. I really don't even know if they can actually hold the $40 level once they open up for trading. By the way, the Bed Bath & Beyond stock's $25.65. About 2 hours ago, it was at $27, $28. Last night, like I said, it was over $30. It hasn't been able to hold it. AMC right now, $40.75. It traded this morning only as high as about $42. I don't know what it did last night. My hunch was that it was over that level. It might have been 45 last night, but it's over. We've had 1.3 million AMC trade this morning. That is a nothing burger for this stock. That is not enough to justify even a $2 move that it has right now. So do not be surprised if AMC, GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond, and others, BlackBerry and others, have a little opening on a little pop, and then they all back off. And those of you who are into GameStop options, those of you who've been writing GameStop options, here's a screaming opportunity for you in the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes of today, theoretically possible. I can't guarantee it, but it's possible that you might be able to do a rollover into 220s on GameStop, 225s this morning. The stock's $214.99 right now. If you've written 180s and you can get into that, there's a possibility. On the other hand, however, I would not panic about trying to do a rollover in the first 10 minutes. And I'll tell you why. Because if the shares come back to 210, and right now they're at 215 right now, if they come back to 210, which is still up $3 on the day, okay, they could come back to 200 this afternoon. If this thing doesn't deliver, and it won't, because I don't see the volume, it won't deliver the goods. It's going to give up the ghost this afternoon, which means if you're sitting on calls that you've written at 175, 180, 185, 199, you've written all those calls, whatever price you've written at, and they're expiring this Friday, next Friday, the Friday after that, the stock is going to be possibly $15 lower later today, which means your contracts will be lower later today. Any of you who've written 205s, 210s yesterday, 215s, 220s in the last couple of days, all of you might have an opportunity to buy back your calls at a lower price today. You may want to put in some stink bids, super cheap stink bids beyond. Like, in other words, think about the fact that what if your stock were to hit 200 a share, where would your contract trade at? Think about it in those terms, and then put it in price accordingly. Otherwise, just watch the opening, hang around with yours truly. Let's see what it's going to do. I wish it would go to 250 today. Hey, I love GameStop. I want you guys to be wealthy beyond your wildest dreams. I want you guys to be worried about rolling over calls because the stock went to 250 and you now have to think about writing $275 to $300 call contracts. I want you to have these problems. I just don't think you're going to get that today. Unless I'm missing something really obvious, I don't think it's going to happen. Another thought is, you haven't written calls before, or you haven't written any calls yet, or you're thinking about writing calls or whatever. You haven't written calls on all your stock on GameStop. Maybe you may want to consider offering some call options on a stink bid, on a stink offer. The stock is 214 right now. What if the shares go up to 220 first thing this morning? You may want to offer some 220 calls that expire Friday or next Friday or the Friday after that. You might want to offer 225s at a ridiculously stupid high price. Put them out there, but don't do it at a round number. Hello, do not offer contracts for sale at a round number. If you're thinking, oh, I saw this contract I want to write, it was trading at $12 yesterday, I'd love to write it at $20. Don't offer it at $20. Offer it at $19.95. Think retail, like a retailer. Think like a gas station. $1.99.9 is the price of our gas. We don't sell gas at $2. We sell gas at $1.99.99999. Offer your contracts at a stupid high number in an oddball number. You think you can get $22? It's $21.95. You might have to be a nickel lower than, because they trade in nickel increments or dime increments, then offer it at $21.90. Never offer at a nice round number. You're joining all kinds of others and you're a sap now because you're now one of 50 trying to get the same dang round number. Forget that. You got to be first off. So be a nickel lower than everybody else and be first in line. There might only be 2 or 3 of you down there. On the other hand, again, I digress. So let's just leave it at that. Let's see how we do when we open and go from there. Same thing with AMC. You want to write calls on that. You may want to have an opportunity. You may have an opportunity to write 42s, 43s, 44s, 45s this morning for a limited time. I'm talking minutes. Get your orders in now. It's 32 minutes until the opening. Get them in now. Get limit orders in, stink offers in there. And put up some contracts at stupidly high prices. This is your chance. You might get lucky because somebody puts in a market buy order for a contract. They want to buy 25 contracts on GameStop and all excited. They have no idea. They're clueless that if they put in a market buy order, it could go so high that they take you out. And they didn't want to pay as much as you wanted, but they put in a market buy order, those idiots, and they got filled with your sell. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And now watch that thing fall and plummet to your direction. Just saying. Let's see what happens with that. Okay, so there's all of that action going on right now. Yeah, what a morning. Hello. We're down 77 on the Dow. We're down 550 on S&P, and we're up 17 points on NASDAQ. I want to bring up, I don't know why I want to bring it up, but I'm going to bring up Avis. A bunch of you were asking me of Avis the last couple of days. Bruce, what about Avis? What about Avis? $3.25 a share is the pre-market right now, down $32 a share. This thing was as high as $5.45 a share. I haven't recommended this stock. I really try not to talk about the hot stock of the day because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not that kind of a channel. I'm not here to try to sell you a hot stock to get you all riled up, and because I am not interested in now having to babysit a whole bunch of you who paid, say, you bought options when the stock was $500 a share and you're long calls and now you're crying to me going, what should I do now, Bruce? I don't want to play this game. That's why I don't mention these kinds of stocks. That's why I don't push them. I don't talk about them. I don't encourage you. But I know I can't help you. You guys are doing what you want. It's your money. You can play whatever the hell you want. But right now, those of you who have been playing Avis, and I bet you most of you are playing it long, you're getting your butts handed to you, and you're going to get your butts handed to you because this thing is going back down to where it came from. This company has no justification to be anywhere in this neighborhood here whatsoever. And the party's over. 280,000 traded this morning, sitting down $35-36 a share. The party is over on this stock. And I hope only a handful of you who really know what you're doing were involved in this and are long gone. I'm praying you're long gone out of that, and don't go there. Just do not go there. It is scary, scary stuff. Anyway, that's just me being, the old man that I am. If I were your broker and you were calling me 3 days ago saying, "Hi, Bruce, I want to play this thing. I think it's great," I'd be talking you out of it. I would have probably not taken your order and made you mad. and you would have been upset with me because the stock went up and I didn't let you in. But today and tomorrow and next week, you will grudgingly go, oh, he's kind of right. I would have lost my butt on that. On the other hand, there are those who never forgive. They go, I could have bought it at 300 and went to 500. You cost me my fortune. It's okay. I've had all kinds of clients, and I'm still alive. It's all right. Spire is at 580, up 6 cents. I don't know what's going on. I don't think anything big's going on. I just like to see it go up. So I'll mention that. SoFi 2265. More and more and more and more commentary is coming out on SoFi from every angle, and it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's really good. The stock's going higher. I don't fear the earnings coming up. I'll tell you right now, even if the earnings come out next week and the shares drop in price 5-10%, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to use it as a buying opportunity. I'm not going to sit here and cry that it went from 22 to 20 or 19, and I should have sold it. Why didn't I sell it? I could be buying it back right now. Forget that game. This thing is a long-term up-moving market. It's a winner. It's going much higher. It's going into the 30s. It's going to go beyond that. The bank thing is coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. I don't care about the earnings coming up. That was not a deal maker for me. It's not a deal breaker for me. I don't care whether they make, lose, or break even. I couldn't care less. All I care about is that this company's growing with its client base, and it is. It is growing with its client base, and that is what it's about. And the fact that this stock is becoming more and more, it's being discussed more and more and more by senior market players as a legitimate deal. And that's it right there. That's all you want to know. As an investor in what was once a SPAC stock, you guys who've been holding on to this thing now for months, you were involved in a what they were saying on the street, a highly speculative SPAC deal months ago. Today, you are legitimate owners of a legitimate, real fintech financial institution that is on fire. That's really moving higher. Congratulations. You were early. You're going to be rewarded. Some of you purchased $23, $24, $25. You bought options up here and everything else. You will be rewarded. Even with January contracts, you're going to be very happy with your returns. I think. This is my personal take on it. Worry not about SoFi's day-to-day fluctuations. The big picture is a big, good picture. Zillow. Let's talk about Zillow. Oh my God. What a story this is. I have been reading this story now for a couple of days. I've been noticing out of the corner of my eye some talk about Zillow, the online real estate company. The kind of stock, I like Zillow. I liked Zillow's original game plan, where they came out to say, this is like 10 years ago. We're going to show every American who owns a house or is thinking of owning a house, we're going to show all of you what your house could be worth in wherever it is you live. You need only go to our homepage, enter the zip code in which you live, and you'll find a map of your zip code area. You can click that map and put up a satellite imagery instead if you like. And you could literally zoom into your house from outer space. And as you zoom into your home from way above, as you come down to your neighborhood, you'll start noticing every house around your block has a price on it. And that is our estimation of what the value of your house is right now on the open market. I thought this was the cat's meow when this first happened. I thought, this is cool. This is really, boy, is this a good idea. This is a super good idea. And boy, what a brilliant move for any realtor, anyone who's in the real estate business, to utilize this tool to help buy and sell houses with clientele. I think this is brilliant. you're thinking of moving into a certain town because you got a job there or whatever the reason was, or you've always wanted to move to Sarasota, you've always wanted to be in Glendale, Arizona, you've always wanted to be in Palm Desert, California. Hey, I'm your realtor. I'm going to show you Zillow. I'm going to help you figure out what the prices are around here. So when I tell you that these condos around here are 450,000 or 400,000, you're not going to go. You're going to go, oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I can see all these prices, and there's houses just over there that are 100,000 more, and there's this and there's that and other things. And I tell you, oh, we're close to tennis courts and golf courses, and there's schools nearby. You can see it for yourself. I think Zillow is fantastic. When it did that, I thought Zillow was fantastic. Apparently, however, Zillow decided to change their game. Rather than just make money off of real estate agents for listings that they were promoting and all this sort of stuff, they decided to get into the buying of houses business. They decided to start buying homes. Who the hell told them this is a good idea? They started buying up houses, and they're sitting on over 500,000 houses right now. And apparently, they're not very good at it. They're not very good at buying homes at very good prices. It seems that the last number of homes they've sold, a high number of houses they've sold lately, they're losing on average $80,000 a house. I'm thinking, how can an organization of this magnitude lose that kind of money with all the intelligence that they apparently have in-house in their supercomputers with trends in real estate nationally? How can you lose on that kind of money per house? What's going on here? Are you paying full retail when you buy? Are you getting hosed on the sell side through real estate commissions? Like, what's the deal here? I'm really confused by this. Apparently, the story now is that they're going to offload the rest of their houses and never buy houses again. They're getting out of this division. They're going to lay off a quarter of their staff, which I find interesting as well. They're going to lose $500 million, they say, offloading the rest of their homes. Holy moly macaroni. These guys apparently are they know what they're doing. Really? It doesn't sound like to me like they know what they're doing. I kind of wonder what is that all about? Were they buying houses in areas where the prices were rising, and they kept paying higher and higher prices to move the market there, to try to move the market higher, to get more realtors to come to Zillow, to list through Zillow more houses? Were they trying to manipulate their own market area, their own business, to try to enhance their business? And it worked for a while, but now it doesn't work anymore, and they got caught with their hands in the cookie jar. Like, what is it? I eventually will know. Eventually, the truth will come out. What worries me too, and again, I'm just an old man here. I remember 2007 and 8 with the the meltdown, the real estate meltdown. I remember the movie The Big Short. Are there more Zillows out there? Or is Zillow the only Zillow we're dealing with here? Are there 12 other Zillows or Zillow lookalikes? Are there a whole bunch of hedge funds out there with trillions of dollars into the U.S. housing market, like Zillow got into the housing market, and are long homes that are not delivering the returns that they thought? Are we sitting on a situation where we have been watching now for a year and a half anyway, through the pandemic? We've been watching the pandemic pricing of houses up and up and up and up and up and up. Is this the tip of the iceberg? Is this the first chunk of iceberg to fall off the big old glacier? Are we watching a glacier calve in front of us where it just falls into the sea and melts away? The almighty housing market, has it been exploited by powerful financial interests to the point where a publicly traded company called Zillow had to come clean with its investors through SEC filings, because you can't hide this stuff through a public company so easily? Are there possibly dozens or hundreds of investment funds, which are, of all stripes and colors, that are exposed to oodles of homes that they've purchased in communities all over the place, and they're upside down on these homes, or they are, let's say, they fully bought and paid for them with cash, but they are now down 3 to 5 to 10% on every home they've bought. Are there portfolios out there, real estate portfolios out there, that were being touted to investors as doing just great, that truly are only at 90% valuations or less? Kind of make you wonder, doesn't it? We have cheap interest rates right now. So to carry homes, it's cheap. To carry a house is no big whoop. But the thing is, the pandemic is no longer a new thing. We're through the worst of it, I think. I think we're through the worst of the shock of the pandemic for sure. And I think a lot of you out there who wanted to move and change your location have done so. I know I have. Jen and I moved out. We sold our house. In good old Creston, town of 5,000 people, we made money on our house, but we didn't get rich on selling our house. We didn't like double our value or anything like that. It didn't go stupid. It went up. And we got out because our first 3 years of our 5-year ownership of our home, we had no upside whatsoever. We were flat. And we were thinking, geez, if we sell this thing now, even with commissions, we're going to lose money. We're going to lose money because it won't cover the commissions. The house has to go up 10% before we break even. Thankfully, COVID moved it higher. But, in reflection now that we've been out of the house for, a month and a half, you kind of think back and go, we listed this thing back in July, range, July, August. We only had 2 offers for the house, really. We had one offer that was a stink bid. And those people did come back. They came back and wanted to know, if it was still for sale. And by the time they did come back and realized that their stink bid was truly, not even worth considering, they were going to come back with an offer. It was too late because we'd already accepted the next offer that came in, which was asking. When they came in and gave us the asking price, we took the deal because it was an all-cash deal, quick closing, subject to inspection, which the house passed with flying colors. And we walked. We took the money and we walked out of there. And as you know, the stress level on this guy's face and Jennifer and I packing and getting out, it was stressful. Well, we did it. But I kind of wonder now, could we get that price for the house today? Knowing what we know and seeing what we're seeing, watching this thing all go. And Zillow, was Zillow buying 500,000 houses on spec? Yes. And were they thinking they're going to make 80,000 a house? Probably. And now they're losing 80,000. They're not wrong by 80,000 a house. They're wrong by 160,000 a house. Like they are not partial. They're not like kind of wrong. They're like way off wrong. This is interesting. And look at it this way, kids. You see a house for sale through a real estate agent. Your real estate agent calls you up and says, I got a great house for you. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, blah, 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 over here in this neighborhood. Oh, who's selling it? Oh, it's Zillow. Zillow's a seller? Let's put in a stink bid. Guess what? You know what I know when it comes to stink bids now. You put in a stink bid on a house like that because they have 500,000 of them for sale. They got 500,000 homes they got to offload, and they got to offload these homes fast. They got to get them off the books quick. They're dropping 1/4 of their workforce. This is a publicly traded company that's trying to stop the bleeding. So they're offering the house for $650,000. They bought it for $730,000. You're offering $550,000 for it. Stink bid, because you might be the only buyer they can find right now. And you might get it. Surprise, surprise, you might get it because they're a desperate seller. Isn't that interesting? How many others would be affected by something like that? Think about that. 500,000 homes are on the market right now through Zillow under duress. I mean, come on. Could this affect 5 million other houses in sympathy? You're a seller. You're down the street 3 houses away from a Zillow house, and you've got your house for sale. You now know that the guy over there, 3 doors over, is a desperate seller. That's competing with you and your house. Hey, man, what are your odds of getting the price you want for your home? Oops, we have ourselves a problem here, Houston. This could be a contagion issue. Something to think about out there. I don't know if this is going to become a massive U.S. housing problem thing. I don't think so. But it could, it could kind of shake things up a little bit here. The Dow's off 80, S&P's down 6, Nasdaq's up 20. Just saying. Just putting out there for you. Plain English, think about that. Keep an eye open in your neighborhood if you see Zillow for sale signs. You just might be interested in that. Might be, Those of you out there who are thinking of refinancing your house, or those of you out there whose mortgage is coming up in the next 6 months, this could affect you. One, it could affect you in a positive way. Interest rates might be lower because housing prices are dropping and realtors, mortgage lenders are desperate to move property. They're looking to make deals. And you've got good credit on your house. You've paid your payment on time. They want to negotiate with you. They want your mortgage. You might be able to shop around for a little better deal. On the other hand, the bad news is that, your mortgage lender might say, oh, yeah, look. Yeah, look, your house was valued at $600,000 3 months ago, but we're valuing it now at $500,000 because Zillow has created a problem around here. And we know you only owe $400,000 on your house. You only have a $400,000 mortgage on a $600,000 house last month, but now it's only a $500,000 house. We're going to need $50,000 more cash before we give you another mortgage. I can only give you $350,000. I don't know how this will affect any of you out there. I'm just putting it out there in plain English. Watch out for this and see what's going on. Okay, that's the Zillow story. This is America's miniature Evergrande from China, but it's not. The Evergrande in China is its own total nightmare, and it's a national problem. It's a huge multi-trillion-dollar nightmare over there. I don't think we have that problem in the United States, but Zillow dumping 5,000 houses, whatever that number is, yikes. I'm saying yikes. Yeah. Someone who can sell over 2 years has all the time in the world, you're okay. But someone who's in a hurry, not so good. And it's just the perception of the urgency to sell could also affect the market. Just telling you. Okay, there you go. We are 12 minutes away from opening this market. We're down 70 on the Dow, down 550 on S&P. We're up 21 on Nasdaq. We're down 260 on the price of oil. Why is oil off $2.60 if we're supposed to go to $100 a barrel? We're supposed to have a hot oil market here. There could be a cold winter. We could have all kinds of shortages. Why is it off $2.60 a barrel today? Simple, really. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of it available through the wholesale market because the drawdown didn't happen. Americans are not drawing down as much oil and gas as thought. Oops, Houston, we got a problem. What's the problem? Too much oil and gas in refineries, in storage systems, in gas station tanks. There's gas everywhere. How much you want? And at these record prices, how much do you want? We can sell you gas at $4 or $5 a barrel all day long, all at $4 or $5 a gallon. I mean, $5 a gallon for gas in California. How much you want? We got lots. Have you noticed the climate change talks over in Glasgow? It's mostly talk. I mean, come on. But have you noticed? They're talking about a carbon tax. Do you know what a carbon tax is? Canadians do. We know what a carbon tax is. It's called taxation. Okay, it's called so much a gallon more in tax. That's called a carbon tax rather than the government raising income taxes on Canadians. What they do up there is they call it a carbon tax, so it's good for the environment. We don't want to burn so much carbon into the atmosphere. We want to save the atmosphere. Oh, and by the way, we want to balance our budget as well. And so we'll put in a carbon tax. We'll make it only $10 a ton. So it's only like 5 cents a gallon. It's nothing big. In Canada, it's now up to 50 cents a gallon. It's going to go higher. It's going to go to $5 a gallon carbon tax. Canadians will be paying $10 a gallon for gas within 5 years. You heard it here first. It's going to be $10 a gallon in Canada, and it's going to be $7 in taxes, $3 to the oil companies after all the splits. That's how it's going to go. All right. Get ready. America, I got good news for you. There is no politician in Washington anywhere except for a handful that would even consider anything like this. There are virtually no states in the United States that would consider this realistically as a way to go. Even California would be reluctant to do this kind of thing. However, raising gas tax a couple of pennies here and there every once in a while, everyone does it at the same time. It's easy to do. And you sneak it in as sort of a year-end budget measure on a state level, you'll get away with it. So look for higher gas prices, yes. $10 a gallon, no. But yeah, look for higher gas prices here and there. But certain countries will impose $1 a gallon carbon taxes and more in the next few years. I can guarantee you of that, especially those in economic turmoil. They will do it. It is a cash cow generator of epic proportions. And Canada is a leading example of exactly that, because before we had carbon taxes, without carbon taxes, you would be able to buy a liter of gas in Calgary right now for 70 cents a liter. Right now it's $1.30 a liter. That's 60 cents a liter. Doesn't sound like much. It's only 60 cents a liter. 3.7 liters for an American gallon. Okay, so 3.7 times 60 cents, $2. $2 a gallon US or $2 a gallon Canadian for a US gallon is the carbon tax now in Alberta. It's buried in the price. Most Albertans don't know. They don't get it. They don't realize it. In British Columbia, it's worse where we used to live because the gas now is $1.45 over there. It's even higher. And it's going to go higher because the federal government and the provinces have most have negotiated a deal, but in effect, the federal government is imposing carbon taxes on fuel in Canada. And Trudeau was quoted in Glasgow, we should have a global carbon tax so that, they all match Canada. Canada wants to raise it again and will, because Canada needs revenue to pay for all the COVID costs and everything else. And the best way to do it without getting unelected is put it on gasoline and on liquor and on cigarettes, the so-called sin taxes for those two items, and then gasoline over here, because the poor can't afford to pay these kinds of taxes. So, we raise the price of a bottle of beer by a nickel a bottle, and the poor can handle that. But of course, you multiply that by tens of millions of bottles a day, and there's where the money comes from. Anyway, that's what's going on. Watch for that. All kinds of fun going on. Anyway, welcome to the market in plain English. I wish I could tell you happy news. I wish I could give you nothing but good news. But there is nothing but good. There is no real good news out there today, really. Not really like good news. There's just news. But I'll give you the English version of it as best I can. GameStop 213.70 up 671 here. Coming into the opening, we're coming into the opening week. We're coming in weak. That's bad. That is not good. That is a bad thing. Let's see what else is coming in. Other stocks, 1205 on 23andMe. It looks like we're apparently up a nickel or so. We're holding that. So, okay, 9,000 trade in the pre-market. Okay, Apple up 58 cents to 150.60. Okay, well, we'll take that. Another reason why maybe NASDAQ is up a little bit in the pre-market. SoFi, 22.69, up a penny. Oh, good. It's not down $1 going into the market. It's up. Good. All right. That's great. I think SoFi is going much, 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 much higher. Rocket Lab, 14.25 last night, 14.25 right now. We're holding our own on Rocket Lab. Okay, we'll take it. Noticing that Norwegian Cruise Lines came out saying they missed revenue estimates, reported a bigger than expected loss in the third quarter. That's exactly what Royal Caribbean announced just last week. Occupancy levels are 57% on their ships right now, which tells me that some of their ships are at 25, 30%, somewhere at 75, 80%. Revenues were 153 million versus estimates of 246, not good. Loss per share in the quarter, 217 a share versus 203 expected. You multiply 217 times 4 quarters a year. You're talking about a company losing $9 a share in revenue. That is devastatingly bad. Stocks trading at what, 20-something bucks a share? That's not good. That is not a good thing. That's called, in my business, in the plain language I like to use with you folks, try to be upfront with you to tell you about, the stock market's plain English. When you lose $9 a share, that's bad. That's not good. It's a bad thing. Okay, not good. Bad. Okay, so I just want to clear that up in case there was any confusion that some of you think, oh, this is great. I should buy this stuff. No, do not buy these cruise line stocks. They are bleeding money left, right, and center. Now, Norwegian right now is down 38 cents in the pre-market. 38 cents. That's it. 1.5% loss. These guys have 370 million shares outstanding. They're losing almost $10 a share right now. Multiply 370 million shares times $10, you come up with $3.7 billion of losses. 3.7 billion in losses. The company's market cap is $10 billion. That's the price of the stock multiplied by all the shares outstanding. That's their market cap. They're losing 3.7 billion a year now. They're sailing now and losing this much. Hello. Yeah, it's a bad thing. It's a opposite of good is bad. This is plain English, okay? That's why you're here. It's bad. Okay. I think the stock's going lower. I think Royal Caribbean stock is going lower too. The company, Royal Caribbean, talked about the possibility of breaking even next year. Fat chance. Not gonna do it. To quote Dana Carvey, quoting George W. Bush, "Nah, da, not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna lose money next year, a lot of money, and they have to raise more cash. They will have to raise more money, both these guys and Carnival, and they'll either do it by selling stock or raising bonds. They will do this, and the dilution will continue, and the carrying costs will continue to be high. And so I'm sorry, those of you who want to go cruising, I want to go cruising so bad. I really do. I want to go cruising. But I'm not going to go on a cruise if I have to wear a mask. I'm not going to go on a cruise if you don't have mandatory vaccinations for all passengers. I'm not going to go on a cruise if you're going to go to places where I can get off the ship where they don't have mandatory everything. I'm not going. I'm 66. I'm a healthy guy, and I'm not going. If I were 76 with all kinds of health issues, and there are many of me like me out there like that, you can imagine we're not going anywhere on a cruise. There's no way we're going on a cruise. Just saying, issues, okay? There are issues, and it's a bad thing. Okay, that's where I'm going with. We're a minute away from opening. I got to stop yapping and start getting ready for the opening here. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm so glad you're with me today. Thank you for hanging out with the rant. Sorry if I've ranted you into submission. Thank you, those of you who are here as viewers, those of you who are here as subscribers, those of you who are here as members of this channel. I love all of you. I'm so pleased you're here. Grateful as heck. If you're a member of this channel, I am beyond grateful that you're a member of this channel. The only reason this channel exists now is because of memberships, certainly not because of views. If you ever take a look at my channel's views, you'll notice he doesn't have a lot of views. He doesn't have like 200,000 views a day, this guy. No. If I were to try to live off of the ad revenues that YouTube makes off of this channel, I'd be broke. It's memberships. It's all because of memberships, and that means you guys. You're the backbone of this channel. I love you, and I thank you so much. Guys like Larry Titus, not only is a member of this channel, he is the official bell ringer of this channel, and he has rung the bell. We're open for trading, kids. We're in it. We're on it. Well, let's see what the market is doing today. That's what we like to do, isn't it? We kind of like to follow the markets and, see what's going on. Well, let's see what we can do. If I can get my machine to work properly. Thank you, Charles, so much for this PayPal donation that came in while I was yapping away. I missed it. You're awesome, man. Thank you so, so much. Any of you who are doing donations to me through PayPal, you guys are just, you rock. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you. Let's get back to where we're at here. Find out what we got going on. Let me kind of reset my phone just so that I really get the right numbers because I hate it when I have to reset everything and do it the second time. Okay, down 78 on the Dow. We're down 4 on S&P. We're up 4 on NASDAQ. So down, up, whatever. Yeah. The Fed decision is coming later today. It'll be a nothing burger. It won't make a difference to the big picture. If they talk about tapering adjustments, yeah, the Dow might have a hissy fit for a day or two, but it won't make any damn difference to your lives. GameStop, 218.49, up 11.43 to start the morning. I don't know how long this is going to last. High of 219, volume of 240,000. If it were 2.4 million, I'd give a crap, but it isn't, so I don't. I'm happy, delighted that you out there who are owning this stock are sitting on a stock that's up 11.40 a share on the opening. I am delighted. Those of you who are writing call contracts right now, do so. Write 220s, write 225s, get them out there, take the money. Grab the money from option speculators. This is your chance. 220.95 right now. Like I said, it could have a nice little opening, but I don't know if it's going to last. We're not sitting on volume. That's the problem with GameStop. There's nothing wrong with the company. I love the company. You know I love the company. 300,000 volume. Not gonna do it. Not enough gonna do that. We'll see how this goes. Rocket Lab up 4 cents, 14.29 on 76,000 shares. SoFi down 15 cents. We opened as low as 22.44. We're 22.53. We're down 15 cents on 545,000. Matterport up 13 cents. Yay! 24.04. We were as low as 23.84. We got to 24.54. We're at 23.91. We're unchanged. 170,000. Matterport will do fine. ME down 11 on 107,000 shares, 11.93 last. Spire up a penny, 5.74 on 18,000. No one's trading this. ATIP has not traded yet. Smart Rent up 8 cents to 14.10, 6,000 volume. It's about $1, a little over $1 away from the all-time high. New all-time high for Smart Rent coming up. Get ready, kids. A Sextera unchanged, 983 on 1,400 shares. Nothing going on. AMC up 263 to 41.42. It got to 42.19, couldn't hold it. It's now 41.19. It's still up 240. 5.5 million. Not good. That's bad news. This should be 50 million. If this were really going to do this, if this is a mother of all short squeezes, 50 million should be already traded. 5 million traded. It's a nothing burger. We're not going anywhere on AMC. I'm sorry. Robinhood down 20 cents. Vanik down 67 cents. Home Depot up 2 cents. IBM up 12 cents. Dow Jones down 60 points. Microsoft down 90. Apple down a penny. Tesla up 16. Bed, Bath, and Beyond. I couldn't wait to get to this one. It's at 22.96, up 6.21. I got bad news, kids. The stock was trading at over $30 last night a share. It's at 22.96 now on the open market. 22 million traded on the first go around. It's all turnover. I don't like what I see here. It could have a run to 25, 26. It could. It would have to trade 100 million today to really have a shot. I don't know if that's going to happen. We're going to have to watch this closely. BlackBerry up 40 cents in a sympathy move on 2.1 million at 11.80, up 40 cents. Got up to 12.06, is now giving up some gas there. Okay. Royal Caribbean down 53 cents to 87.25. This is a joke that this stock is only down 53 cents a share. It's a joke. It is losing a ton of money. These guys are losing a ton of money. They're losing more than 10 billion a year. Their market cap is 22 billion. I don't know why. This thing is way overvalued. But Wall Street loves cruise stocks. They're backing them. Norwegian down 73 cents a share, down 3%. Carnival down 18. Goldman Sachs down $2.15. Back to our favorites. GameStop, number one, 220 on the stock. 220 and 18 cents, the high of 222.40. And this is your opportunity to write call options on your GameStop right now. Hurry up. Take these deals. If you're putting stink offers in there, great. If you're getting them, great. I don't know if you will, but there you have it. That is what's going on. Let's see what's happening on this deal. Volume 487,000, almost a 500,000. We're now back to 219.48, up 12.49. I really wonder if the shares can hold much and really do all that much all day long. Again, we've run up from the 170, 65, 70 range in 2 weeks, 1 week and a half. We've had a good run here, a $40, $50 pop. This is great. But I have a feeling that if you're writing contracts up here, you might have yourself a nice little profit to make on some premium returns, serious premium returns. You can write out of the money calls, go down 2 or 3 weeks, take 10, 15, $20 a share, take 30 a share, write two 20s, good for 3 months. Write two 30s, two 40s, good for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, take 40, 50, $60 in premium. Grab this premium. Cash, cash, cash. And hey, dare the stock to keep coming up to you. Just dare it. Write a 220 contract for $60 cash. That's a 280 pre-sale. Dare it to go up there. Come on, take me out. If it doesn't, if it backs off at 195, 190, that contract is worthless and will come down by 50% real fast. Just saying. It's plain English. It's what we're doing here. There's opportunities. Same with AMC. Same with anything else that you own that is caught up in this vortex of activity. I don't know how long this is going to last. Rocket Lab up 9 cents to $14.34. SoFi up 49 cents, $23.17 on 1.9 million. Thank you, SoFi. We're going higher. GameStop 218.79. Matterport 23.63 down 32. ME up a penny, 12.05. Spire down 2 cents. ATIP up a half a penny. Smart Rent up 18 to 14.20, going higher. Cyxtera unchanged. AMC 42.37 up 3.58. This is near the high of the day. Also, but only 8 million volume. This is not enough volume on AMC to sustain this market. You cannot have a 359 gain on only 8 million last. It won't last. No, there's not enough here. I'm sorry. You need 20 million by now. It's not happening. Robinhood down 23 cents. Vanik down 30. Home Depot down a quarter. IBM down 8 cents. Dow down 91. S&P down 6. NASDAQ down 22. Apple up 22 cents. Microsoft up $1.20. Tesla up $13. Bed Bath & Beyond 22.35 up 5.60. It's given up $3. It's given up 3.40 from the high of the day of 25.71 on 27.5 million. It is backing off. Don't expect a down day on the stock, but I don't expect it to go to $50 either. BlackBerry 11.85 up 45 cents. It got to 12.06. It's bouncing. No, I don't think so. Early indications, not great. I'm noticing Norwegian down 98 cents. I'm noticing Royal Caribbean down 93 to 86.85. All right, back to our top stock here. GameStop 224, a little pop right now. Good. Again, opportunity knocks for selling contracts. I just don't believe in the big pop. I just nope. I don't. I love it. I'm happy you're up $16 a share right now. I'm thrilled. If you don't write options and your stock's going up, yes. But those of you who are option writers, this is your chance. I think that's, what can I say? Welcome one, welcome all to the show. Nice to have you here. Yeah, what can I tell you? SoFi is holding a gain as well. 51 cents, 23.19. You can look at 22.50 call options, $24 call options, $25 call options on SoFi. 14.34 on Rocket Lab, up 9. 2.21 now on GameStop, backed off a bit here. Matterport up, still down 22 cents, now down 30. ME down 7, Spire down 3, ATIP down 2, Smart Rent up 18, Cyxtera down a penny. AMC 42.49 up 3.70. High of the day 42.82, volume of 10.2 million. Again, this first half hour could be the best half hour of the day for these guys. We have to see if there's follow through, and I'm not seeing the volume backing it up. 760,000 volume on GameStop, great, but that's no, that's not enough. 223.29, high of 224. Time will tell because the clock is the grinder here. Greed will catch up with some as well. We need corporate news. We need corporate developments to keep this going. Anyway, there you have it, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sitting on 185s Hertz right now, laughing out loud. Vilbas, hang in there. What do you think about waiting until Friday to buy him back? Can be done. Beach Boy, Heinkel Bruce, February, Gamestop, Feb 200s, 3660. Is it a rollover time or leave the buyback stink bids for 22 and 1520? The stink bids won't come your way at the moment, obviously, with the stock up where it's at. You've got 200s. Theoretically, you can do a rollover where you're writing 225s or 230s, pushing out to February or even April. You could look at those and bring in more cash. If you can bring in more cash, then it's worth your while. If you can raise your number up into the 230 range on the exercise price and bring in cash, then it's worth your while. Otherwise, just sit and watch this as it develops out here. 225 right now in the stock, 877,000 volume. All right, that's kind of where we're at. Early days, early minutes, but this is an opportunity for those of you who can do rollovers, who are considering it. This is an opportunity to look into it. Otherwise, if you haven't written any calls on these shares, this is an opportunity to write 225s, 230s, even 220s in the money. Write 220s, good for a month. Take a big fat premium for it. I say yes. Grab the money, lots of it, and sit on a bunch of cash. You're up $50 a share in a week and a half. There's no corporate news. There's no corporate news here. This is moving on somebody else's news. Just saying. Okay. GameStop to the moon, says Octavio. Okay. There you go. Rocket Lab jamming. We're jamming. 1460 up 35 cents. Isn't that nice? It's nice to see that. We're up 74 on SoFi. Yes. 2342. GameStop 226 right now. Matterport 2361 down 30. ME down 7. Spire now up 2 cents. ATIP down 2 cents. Smart Rent up 22 to 14.24, within $1 of the all-time high. Roughly, the all-time high was 15.14. We're 90 cents away from an all-time high on Smart Rent. Volume 37,000 shares. Hello. That is the one that's going to go. Sextera down a penny. 42.65 on AMC, just under the high of the day on 11.9 million. Not enough volume. 228 on GameStop, up 21 cents. Again, opportunity knocks to write some really nice contracts here and taking some serious cash on your stock. There you have it. Let's see. And what else is going on? GameStop, it's running faster than I can close a covered call properly. My greatest concern. Again, put in stink offers. Put an offer in if you see a contract you want to write and it's offered at, say it's 25 to 27. Put an offer in at 31.95 and just see if you get hit. You might catch the high trade of the day on it. Might even go higher for $1 or $2 and then drop $5. That's what you do with these stink offers. 229.63 up $22 on GameStop. I'm not complaining. I'm happy to see it, but I also am a realist, and I'm going, this is a bit much on other people's news. 229.35 up 22.36 right now. Volume just broke 1 million shares on GameStop. Good to see. We need a lot more. Anybody writing puts on GameStop? They're looking good. My $20 January SoFi calls I overpaid for are in the money finally. Said right on, Dave. Yes. SoFi up 58 to 23.36. We're up 34 on Rocket Lab. We're at 228 on GameStop. Matterport down 24 cents. ME down 2. Spire up a nickel to 5.79. ATIP down 2. Smart Rent 14.25. Sixtera down a penny. IBM up 28 cents. The Dow down 83. Bed Bath & Beyond 563 at 22.38. BlackBerry up 43 cents. Bed Bath & Beyond got up to 25.71. And it's had 33 million shares trade, and it's falling now. 22.08, it's backing off on that stock. GameStop is 226.74, up 19.75. I don't know how long this will run. I don't know how far it'll run, but it could give up $10 awful fast when it pops off. When it hits its high, it could really go. Anyway, there you have Jersey Enclosures. I've written covered calls, never been taken out. If I'm taken out, does it happen instantly or transact overnight? Probably overnight. Although you could be out during the day, but usually overnight is when these are done. Only 1.1 million on GameStop. This is hilarious. Bruce, your thoughts on our prestigious government wanting to tax unrealized gains? Not going to happen. I don't think so. I think the China issues affected GameStop, kept it bottled up. Now it's bottling up on the pressure. And that's solid volume for perspective. Apple at 5 million and SoFi at 4 million. 23.38 on SoFi, up 70 cents. Looking really good. GameStop 224 got up to 230, now 224, backing off. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. I just took 1,000 profit on SoFi, $15 calls, January 2022. Yeah, I like it. Like this. Beautiful. My 1750s on SoFi are looking good. They should be. Yeah, it could. It could also not. I was hoping we would see 24 soon, but maybe we won't. Good morning, folks. SoFi is awake. Hello. Just sold 1/3 of my options to buy 200 SoFi shares, and baby, let's go. Rajdeep Banya, thank you, buddy, for the PayPal donation. I appreciate it. Way to go. Make money, you guys. We're up 30 cents on Rocket Lab. We're up 68 on SoFi. GameStop 224, up $17. Matterport down 32 cents. ME down 2. Spire up a nickel. ATIP down 2. SmartRent up 21 to 14.23. Sextera down $1. The Dow is down 86. IBM up 22 cents. Bed Bath Beyond now $21.51, dropping from the $25 price this morning on the relatively on the opening, and $30 overnight last night. It hit 30 and more. It's now at $21.50 on the market. It is coming down. Uncle Bruce, I sold some SoFi 20s, 2250s, and 25s that were all up 300%. Good morning. Oh, lovely. I love it. Bruce is hyped this morning, laughing out loud. Spire needs to drop 5 cents briefly, please. Have a fabulous day, folks. Thanks, Bruce. Gonzo, I wrote 2350 calls on SoFi. When do you pull the trigger on rolling them? Let them go a lot higher than this. We're at right now, SoFi 2336, not even close. Just sit tight. Bill, GameStop 227. Bill, 228, 224 GameStop right now. Chino, $23 puts. John, Uncle Bruce, I can't do puts on GameStop. I sold my GameStop 229. We'll buy it back at 180 and gain a few more shares. There's always that too. 224 now on GameStop after topping out at 230 today. Volume 1.49 million. Now selling is coming in. People are going, I'm taking this money. I'm taking this profit here because look at how Bed Bath & Beyond is backing off. This is the leader of the run. And Bed Bath & Beyond now 2206, backing off from 25 and from 30 plus last night. That's what we're looking at. Keep an eye on the markets. Rocket Lab 1452, up 27 cents. SoFi 2322, up 54 cents. GameStop 229 again, up $22. Little pop yet again, 1.5 million. How long can it go? 230 again on GameStop. Matterport down 47 cents. ME down 4. The Dow down 119. Not looking good there. We're down 5.8 on S&P. Nasdaq down 2. Oil down 240 a barrel. Bill saying we're at 229. We're at 230. 230. That's right, 230. You still have a shot at 231 now on the GameStop. You have a shot at writing some very high cash rich options on your GameStop. But I don't know how long this is going to last. You have a shot at it if you want to take it. $24 gain here on the day. No news. Just saying. What can I say? There's opportunity here to take some serious cash off the table by writing some nice 225s, 230s, 235s now you can write, 240s you can look at for like a month. There could be some serious cash coming into your accounts if you write the options here as it's available at this moment. This is what I'm looking at. We're seeing this kind of activity on these contracts. Contracts dying this Friday. You want to write 235s, you can get $650 a contract for the contracts that die in 2 days at $235 exercise price. If I'm wrong and they go higher, you can roll them into next Friday for higher. You can write 240s for $5 easy. 245s will probably go at almost $5 as well. That's this Friday, 48 hours. Next week, Friday the 12th, you can write 235s for $10, $11. You can write 240s for almost $10. 245s, you can bring in probably $9 for 245 contracts. You have 9 days of life in them. 232.96 on GameStop, up 25 97. There you get it. There you're at right now. Let's go. Let's go. Did you hear about the conference call on Goldman Sachs? SoFi is ripping. SoFi up 68, 23.36. We're up 39 in Rocket Lab. Gamestop 233. Matterport down 34. ME down 3. Spire up a nickel. ATIP down 3. SmartRent up 21 cents. Cyxtera down 6. Dow is down 131. Apple up 89 cents to 150. Blackberry, Bed Bath & Beyond 22.43. BlackBerry up 63 cents to $12. Royal Caribbean actually turning positive right now, even though they're bleeding money. Goldman down 672 at the moment. All right, 232, 233, 231.50 right now on GameStop. New 13-week high on GameStop. Uncle I haven't been this busy here for a while. Highest interest this Friday, 250 is hilarious. To those other VLD holders, woohoo, go to ATIP chilling in the gutter, looking at the other stocks like, what's going on? Thank you all for being here. Hope you're having a good morning. Trying to follow this market in plain English for you. 228 now on GameStop as we back off again. The high of 233.76 just a few moments ago. We are really volatile right now. As I have been saying all morning, this could be a wonderful morning to write options against your GameStop and your AMC. Those shares are 41.74. They topped out at 42.83. 16.5 million AMC traded. Not enough. We should be at 35 million. We're nowhere close on the volumes to sustain this move. GameStop right now, 1.9 million, which is good. This is great. We were trading a million a day in the summertime, but this isn't enough. You will not sustain a 233 price with only 1.9 million volume. This is not enough. We need more. Hence why there could be a pullback here. Easy $10, $15, $20 pullback is possible. You could write some options here, 230, 235 range, 240 range, cash in, buy them back later today, buy them back tomorrow. Watch them expire worthless on Friday. Theoretically, I'm just saying, my oh my, 229 on GameStop right at this moment. This is a most interesting morning this morning, and it's all because of Bed Bath & Beyond. The Bed Bath & Beyond deal with Kroger is causing this movement. There is rampant speculation that the mother of all short squeezes is going to happen. It ain't going to happen. It's not happening on Bed Bath & Beyond. If it were, this would be the opportunity. It's not happening. The shares are not moving. And there's only 100 million out on Bed Bath & Beyond. That's the thing to remember. There's only 100 million shares in existence of Bed Bath & Beyond. It's not like there's a billion shares or 2 billion shares. It's not like AMC with 5 billion shares, whatever the number is, 500 million. There's only 100 million out on Bed Bath & Beyond. It's only up 560 at 22.33. Got up to 25 this morning, and now it's just kind of hanging around here. I don't know. The volume has to be much higher to sustain this. Just saying. We're up 22 on Rocket Lab, 14.47. We're up 49 on SoFi, 23.17, 23.21 now. GameStop now popped to 233.75. Opportunity still here to write contracts. Matterport now moving higher, down 4 cents. It's just come up here from 23.36 to 23.87. Nice to see Matterport coming around. Now positive 23.93. Go Matterport. Love it. ME down only a penny coming on. We were down to 11.72 on the opening. We're now at 12.03 on ME. Spire 5.79. The bargoons of bargoons here. 50,000 volume at 578, up 4 cents. Unbelievably cheap. ATIP 283, down 4 cents on 87,000 volume. Unbelievable giveaway there. SmartRent up 21, 14.24. Cyxtera down 6 cents. That's where we're at right now. GameStop 233.79. Having all kinds of action here, and I don't know how long it's going to last. But it is too much, too fast, too far, too fast, too soon on GameStop. Great that it's gone up from 170 to 234. I'm a happy guy for every one of you. You're up $64 a share in a week. Yeah, this is great. Think about that, $64 on a 170 stock. It's gone up a third on no news. Hello. You could on one hand say, well, this is the greatest thing ever. If it's going up on no news, it's just going to keep on going. Yeah. or it's kind of got a lot of hype around it and it won't last. 234 on GameStop right now. Okay. Let's see what else is happening here. Moose, I just made 545 on GameStop, got nervous and cashed out. Uncle Bruce, not sure if you spoke about this earlier, but I saw that SoFi will be offering some direct IPO shares on Rivian. That alone would entice new users to sign up for new accounts. SoFi, yes, that's right. Rivian is the electric truck company. They want to raise a bunch of dough, and they're talking about a sliver of stock for SoFi account holders to buy at IPO prices. This is going to be more normal, and I like the sound of that. 2305 on SoFi. We're only up 37. We were higher on this earlier. GameStop 234, up 27 bucks. High of the day 235.70 on your GameStop. That's where we're at right now at this second. Let's see here. What else is going on? Bruce, I've made a killing on SoFi January contracts. It's enticing to take the profit and buy the stock, but the stock is going up more from here. So am I okay to continue holding, or am I being greedy? B-Fits, you're not being greedy. You're being pragmatic. You're looking at the stock. You know it's already been to 24 plus as it is. Just months ago, it's just coming to that level as it is, 22.98. But you also have the opportunity, if you want, anytime, you can sell these contracts and just buy the stock and get ready to become an option writer. You can play that game too, up to you, or you can roll over your Januaries into Aprils if you want. It'll cost you something, but you can do it. But I'm glad you're ahead on this thing for sure. What can I say? God, I love it when the pre-production lithium mine I've been putting change into starts going up to speed. Congratulations. GameStop sell order at $9,001 a share. Thank you very much. And hey, voters, just relax. Let us enjoy the run, man. It's going great. 232.62, high of 235. We're now at 232. 2.3 million volume on GameStop. Nice to see. Keith Gill said it can go up on no news because of the short interest. Okay, Keith, way to go. Design, maybe our CompuShare efforts are paying dividends. Let's see, best way to start the day. Great start to the day. Way to go, you guys. 235 says Bill. 233 right now. Let's see. Oh man, the value of options is slipping fast on GameStop. It's really hard not to close my $15 call on SoFi. It expires in April, and my price target was $25. Well, you're doing okay. $22.99 coming on again right now on SoFi. $233 on GameStop. High of the day, $235.70 so far. Volume now on GameStop is 2.4 million. Last 233 on the market. We want everyone to CompuShare through right. Let's missing something. I don't know. The Dow down 77, S&P down 2, NASDAQ up 5. And given Zillow's woes, question mark, how reliable is the Z estimate home valuation tool on Zillow if they are wrong on 5,000 houses that they own by 80 grand a house? You gotta make you wonder. Just what's going on with Zillow there. I really wonder what this is about. GameStop, 235.94, popped again. I just sold 250 GameStop call expiring this Friday for 610. Right on. Watch this all day. We're now 236, 238.49. 23andMe taking a pop right now. 12.19 up 15 cents. 2.5 million on GameStop. First 30 minutes has to be something kind of special. 237, 238.49 on GameStop. We've got a pop this morning. Question is, will it last? How far will it go? We're happy where it's at. 239 now. This is great. But can it sustain it? Because this can give up 20 bucks like that. You got to wonder, the higher it gets without news, I don't know. Uncle Bruce, you keep saying it, just sell options rather than exercising them. Most of the options are fair ways out, so why I think about it, the much higher it might be, raising my average versus execution. Uncle Bruce, you keep saying no, the same thing. 239.50 on the stock. Apple has over 300,000 calls written for 152.50. Somebody knows something. Going to roll my GameStop Gen 22,200s into something higher. Green candles everywhere. I'm going to have to quit watching this morning. GameStop is killing me this morning. P.S. Uncle Bruce, you keep saying to sell options. Okay, keep the same message keeps coming in all the time. 240, 242. Yep, 242 on the stock. It is continuing to run. As I say, if you're offering options, put in stink offers. If the market is 25 to 27, put an offer in at 32. You might catch a wave like this. I don't know where the top is for this stock this minute. I can't tell you if it's going to top at 245, which is just touching it right now. I do not know. But there is a top somewhere, and there will be one. And then we have the rest of the day to grind out. Sooner or later, we top out. The question is where and at what deal? Where do you go on these contracts? You pick your spots. You put in a stink offer, and if you get it, you say thank you, and let's see what happens. Because time is your friend on option writing. That's all I'm saying. 243 topped out at 246 at the moment. We're getting these waves. We have AMC now. Hang on here. 42.80, 42.91, high of 43.48 on 21 million. Not enough volume there. We've got Bed Bath & Beyond at 22.39. The catalyst for this whole thing is Bed Bath & Beyond, and it got up to 25.71, and it's not back there. It is not hitting highs like AMC and GameStop is. 22.32 up 5.57 on 43 million, and there's only 100 million in existence. This stock with 43 million volume is not going higher. It's not leading this charge. It is getting sucked along it, but it's not the leader, and it was the catalyst to start this whole thing. BlackBerry up 86 cents. GameStop 248 right now. Last trade 246 roughly. Now 248. Now it's gonna jump here. $2, $5 a trade. This could be going on until things settle in. SoFi 2306. Up 38 cents. We're up 424 on Rocket Lab. Matterport still down, but down only 17 cents. ME up 13. Spire down a penny. ATIP down 4. SmartRent up 23. Cyxtera down a penny. 43.20 on AMC. We got Apple up 62 cents. Tesla up $1. Bed Bath & Beyond 22.36 up 5.61. Bed Bath & Beyond not looking great. It's good. But it's not, I don't know. We'll see what's going on here. 249.94, 250.98, 251 on GameStop. Been a while since we've seen this kind of movement on GameStop. I'm happy to see it. Way to go. Let's see what's going on. Thank you all. Continued fun on the stock. 250, 246. And where's Rob at this morning? Where is Rob anyway? 252.46 up $45 a share on GameStop. Unsustainable unless there's news. Unless they've got something, this cannot last. This will eventually catch up with us. But I'm just going, hey kids, you don't want to write call options against your stock? It's okay. It's quite all right. No problem. 252 last trade. Now 249 last trade. Let's see here. AMC GameStop to the moon, says Jennifer Smith. How are those 250 covered calls you wrote? I have 135 covered call on GameStop. What to do? 135 covered call? Lots of volume coming in. Might not be a mother of all squeeze, which seems like a bear hug. 248, 248.56. Go GameStop. Oh my God, our little darling GameStop. How about that? Love it. I'm glad that it's higher. If you're all getting richer, I love that too. I just don't know how rich you're going to be. 246 now, high of the day, 253, 3.6 million volume. We don't have 10 million here. We don't have enough volume for sure. We'll see. We'll see. Falling back a little. 245 now, again, up $38 a share. This volume is moving like my electric meter when my pool filter is run. Glad I rolled my GameStop call a month out. I might be crying otherwise. 246 right now on GameStop. High of the day has been 253 a share. 245, 246 right now on GameStop. We're up 49 on SoFi, 23.17. We're up 26 on Rocket Lab, 14.51. ME's up 14. And Matterport down 11. Spire unchanged. ATIP down 4.5. SmartRent up 22. Cyxtera down 3 cents. The Dow's down 98. We've got Bed Bath & Beyond at 21.31, backing off towards the low of the day, which is 21.24. Bed Bath & Beyond is backing off to the low of the day now. BlackBerry, 12.19. Got up to 12.39, low of 11.61. Watching that closely as well. These stocks are all moving in sympathy, I think. GameStop, 248. High of the day, 254. Now I just saw a 255 trade come through. So there's a wave coming through again. 3.9 million volume on GameStop at 255 last, up $48 a share. Is anyone having fun today? Let's see. It's all about the baby bump, getting my first lesson in being behind a run-up within a covered call. There's Rob. Ugh, he says, what a day to have a 9:30 meeting. Let's see. Laugh out loud. I love you, Rob, but I'm laughing at how sweaty your palms must be today. JG, Uncle Bruce, is it smart to roll over GameStop call contract? Yes, it would be. It would be a very good thing to look at writing covered calls. See if you can write 250s, 260s, 270s. Bring in as much cash as you can. Write a big, fat, juicy cash contract. Put the cash in your account for dry powder and sit tight. Yes. Let's see. What else? 254 says Bill. I'm showing 248 now. We're jumping back and forth and back and forth. We got to 255, got up to there. Let's see. I had to buy back my 210s. I sold 16 for 41, rolled into 230s for 51. Good move, Brob. Good move. Having fun today. No, I'm not having fun today, says Bill. Was how do we have 1,000 views, only 300 thumbs ups? My Lord, GameStop. We never have any fun here. Everybody calm down, says Skylar. Your first lesson, Bill, I've been explaining for months. Just chase it up, Bill. We're at 245 last trade. High of the day now, 255.69. We're at 245 right now. On GameStop, AMC at 43.42, high today 43.94. We've got SoFi up to 23.15, up 47 cents, looking great. GameStop 246, 245 range. ME up 13. Over at BlackBerry, where are we at now? Bed Bath & Beyond, 21.39, 21.39. The low of the day, 21.24. So that is near its low of the day, and it was the instigator of all of this. BlackBerry, 12.18. High was 12.39. A little off the top there. GameStop, 244, 245 at the moment. SoFi, 23.15. Rocket Lab up 24 cents. GameStop woke up and chose violence. Lobo Blast, NDPC, what are you talking about? We have fun here every day. Call spread on GameStop, a good idea. I don't know, Happy Pappy, if that's the way to go. Let's see. Let's go. Even if I tried to buy back and roll now with my luck, I'd be buying back at the peak and trying to sell new one at the pullback. Let's see. Watch it crash down to 185 now. Let's go. I got to be quick, Vilwas. Let's see. Hit the thumbs up, says John. Uncle Bruce, do you have any recommendations for GameStop puts? Well, again, they were a great buy last week when it was 170, 180. Don't know about that right now. 246 on GameStop. We may have a bit of a correction coming here. We'll see what's going on here. Rob, I just rolled, but it'll probably keep running. Just a little sarcasm, says Andy PC. Ed, what's the GameStop thing you keep mentioning? Should have taken my profits yesterday. Do you have any theory what's happening? Sell a 250, buy a 260. Expires Friday, closes on 250. I pocket the premium difference. There's ways to play it. I'm going to scream at these damn meetings, says Coyote. Let's see. I'm so curious to see how AMC and other meme stocks do with the Dow and such are down. I said yesterday, we move on no news, waiting on GameStop cover calls. Writing GameStop means you're running short. Look in the mirror and just say, am I short GameStop? How does that feel? In this case, the buyback yesterday when I was only 500 water, now it's $6,000, laughing out loud. Let's see. Let's go. Andy says, right calls on GameStop. Do it. 1450 on Rocket Lab, up a quarter. SoFi 2330, up 61 cents. GameStop 247, 246. Matterport 2404, we're up 14 cents now. ME up 23. Spire down 3. ATIP down 3. Smart Rent up 22. Sixtera unchanged. AMC at 4402, up $5.22. We're at the high of the day, or just under it, on AMC on 28.9 million volume. Not enough. GameStop down 119. Bed Bath & Beyond 2146. The low of 2107 just said a minute ago. Still at the low end here on this day for Bed Bath & Beyond. BlackBerry 1227, just around the high of 1239, 1219 now. Watching that closely. 2122 on Bed Bath & Beyond on 48.4 million. The high was 2571. Overnight high was 32ish. We're now at 2131 on the instigator of this whole thing. GameStop now 240. The high was 255. We're off $13. Some of you might be watching some of your options coming down. There might be buyback opportunities in the near future if this keeps going. Keep an eye on it. Let's see. This is the last time we see GameStop under 200. This will be the last time we see GameStop under 300. The reality is I'm way ahead on GameStop, and I'm rolling on Friday regardless of the price. No one's laughing harder than I am, says Free Thinker. No, I didn't be. I was telling G to go do it. Go tell him ME waking up. Hey, y'all. Connor laughing. Free Thinker's been saying since the beginning. $400 calls are going for $240, expiring this Friday. $400 calls. Don't really want to roll into 2022 right now. I might just wait. Let's see. Yep, I'm up $5,000. Eek needs to stay above 250, and historically shows will pop 300. Let's see here. Sold some GameStop at 227. I gained, but of course too early. Hopefully they come soon. It'll feel great. We're at 237 now on GameStop. 235 on GameStop. We're still up $30, but we were as high as 255 15 minutes ago. SoFi up to 23.19, up 51. Rocket Lab up 25 cents. Matterport 24.14, up 23. ME up 43 cents to 12.46. We've got a gain on Smart Rent right now. On Bed Bath & Beyond, we're down to 20.72 new lows. We're only up $3.97 on Bed Bath & Beyond. It's given up some gains here. BlackBerry $12.19 after a high of $12.39. $2.38 on GameStop as it's jumping about on 5 million volume right now. Those of you who wrote calls when it hit 250.55, you got to be looking good right now on some of these. Let's see what happens. We haven't seen anything like this in a while in GameStop. I agree with you, folks. We haven't seen this in quite some time. Thank you for the 168 thumbs ups. Is that true? Do we have 168 thumbs ups right now? No, 458. 458 thumbs ups. Thank you for those. If you're able to give the show a thumbs up, get more people over here to watch what's going on with your favorite stocks, please help us out. We appreciate it. 236 on GameStop right now. Watching that ever so closely. We got a 23.34 market on SoFi, up 66 cents. We're at 14.49 on Rocket Lab, up 24. 236 on GameStop, up $29. Matterport up 23 cents to 24.14. ME up 48 to 12.52. Spire 5.69 down to nickel. ATIP down 4. Smart Rent up 23 cents. Sixtera down 3. Back to Bed Bath & Beyond, 2071 last trade. Down low of 2060 so far, still at the lower end of its range here. Looks like a BlackBerry now 12.21 off from the 12.39. Now 12.20 off from the 12.31 high. Okay, 237 on GameStop, 236 on GameStop. Lots of activity here. Let's see what's going on. Good bunch of old names popping back up. Good to see you all here. It's been a while. Nice to have you around, watching all kinds of activity. Jen's giggling here. Welcome, Jen. GameStop 238 hit a high of 255 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. I've been yelling at everybody, right calls on GameStop. I think some of my people did it when it got to 245, 50, 55.
You could write 275.
You could write 275s. Oh gosh, you can write 300s. Good for 3 months. Oh my gosh, there's some premiums that could have been had here. I don't know. We're 238. I don't know. Will we go back up? We could, but we could also back off to 200 today.
What's the volume?
We got volume of 5.2 million today on GameStop, but that's not enough. And also AMC. We're at $43. We hit a high of $44.21.
Has the company said anything?
Nope. It's all about It's all about Bed Bath and Beyond. Bed Bath Beyond making a deal with Kroger, but the problem is that Bed Bath and Beyond was $32 on the overnight. It was $25.26 this morning. It's now $20.85. It's only up $4.10 after being at $25.71 during the day, and the low of the day is $20.60. We're right near the low of the day on Bed Bath and Beyond. The actual catalyst of this whole move is not delivering. Kind of makes you wonder if GameStop and AMC are way ahead of themselves here. I just wonder. The Dow's not helping. We're down 108. S&P down 6. NASDAQ up 4. Now only up 2.9. Anyway, there you have it. Oh, all kinds of activity. I've been on pins and needles all morning to see what's going on.
Watching it go.
Yeah. What a morning, says Sexal. Yes, indeed. It has been a real wild morning. My MEs, Nathan, saying my 23andMe contracts at $12.50 are finally in the money. $12.55 a share, up 51 cents. You're going higher, kids. Wow, this is amazing. Let's see. Rollovers of those February 200s would cost $70-$80 a piece. How long forward should I be? Okay. June, maybe. Yes. Take a look for contracts that would bring you more than that. If you're going to write them, bring you more than that, much more than that. Otherwise, just sit tight. Just sit tight. We're at 239 on the stock, 239.70, trying to do another rally right now. Alrighty. Let's see. Would it be foolish, Bruce, to buy way out of the money calls on GameStop so I could write and flip poor man covered calls against it? Can't afford calls that are in the money or at the money. Can't do it. No, you can't. Don't bother doing that. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I don't have enough to roll over my 200 January contract. Just write it out right now. Write it out. Yeah. Larry, Uncle Bruce, you say there's not enough volume on AMC, but if the retail investors hold 80% of the float in our diamond hands, what explains the price increase? Larry, look, the stock can go up. We know that. The stock can have a run, but it can't hold it unless the volume is sustainable. And AMC at 43.10, great. It's great. It's up 431. It's fantastic. But it isn't up $15 a share, is it? It's not really going, is it? It's up 10%. We were at 44.21. That's all it could muster. 33 million shares. It didn't pop $10. It would have 3 months ago on news like this, on movement like this. It would have moved 10. It didn't. It's only up to 43.16. I don't buy this. I'm not buying that this is sustainable. We need way more participation, and I think we got day traders all over these stocks. That's it. I don't think we have a wave of new buying. I don't think we have a wave of desperados trying to get out of short positions. I don't think so. And go to Bed Bath and Beyond at $20.88 a share right now. We were at 25 on the opening, and we were at 32 last night on the aftermarket. This does not look sustainable. It's good. It's up $4. It's great, but it's not good enough. I see gaps here. I see fractures, and this can't continue on. We're at 240 on GameStop. Yep, we're up $33 a share. Yes, 239 right now, but it did get to 255, and we've backed off now $15-$16. We need another 5 million in 15 minutes of volume to continue this story, and I don't know if we're going to get it. I really wonder. ME and Smart Rent are awake, says Rob. ME at $12.50. Smart Rent up 22 to 14.24. They're coming around. Rocket Lab is up as well to 14.50. SoFi 23.46, up 78 cents. Looking good on the SoFi. Love this. Matterport up 26, looking good as well. You can write options on SoFi. You can write options on Matterport. Take in cash, build up some powder. Here we go. Good morning, Jen from John. They did it before that. Good morning, Jen from John Anderson. Good morning, Auntie Jen from Free Thinker. Welcome welcome all to the show. Let's see. Let's go. And Uncle Bruce, I took $1,000 profit. I bought 100 shares now to write my first contract. Just finished class number 2. Right on, right on. SoFi going to the moon, says John. Who cares? Says this. This is on no news. Imagine if we got more news. Imagine if only they had it. If only they had news they could give us. 236 on GameStop. We're down $20 from the high of the day practically here. What's that tell you? Jen, how you doing? You doing all right? You having a good morning? You had a good night?
You want a big gal?
I'm kind of wondering. I might need a bagel here. We're at 23.58 on SoFi, up 90 cents. Going higher, baby. Love this. That you can count on. Yeah, I'm wondering about a bagel. We bought some bagels yesterday over at Albertsons, and I'm kind of thinking of just a good old
big.
Yeah, and I think make sure you toast them real good because they'll be really
Well, I haven't adjusted it, so.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm thinking grape jelly today.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be awesome stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jen is awesome. She takes good care of me, such good care of me. 233 on GameStop. 233.50 up $26 a share. Those of you who wrote options at 245, 250, 255 when it hit those levels, check your prices now. You might want to put in some stink bids to buy them back super cheap. Keep that in mind. You never know. Anyway, there you have it. The symbolic relation between GameStop price spikes and likes. Cheddar, good luck with all the GameStop heads out there. Over 1,000 people back on the stream. Great for the channel. Hopefully people learning something and stake around. Vilma started buying in February when Keith Gill told Congress $40 is a good buy. I'm still here. I don't get these sympathy moves. Why would Kroger and Bed Bath Beyond announcement have anything to do with GameStop? I agree. But the word short squeeze was used. We're at 230.94 on GameStop. 230.94. Volume now is 5.7 million. We're still up 24 cents, $24 at 231 here. Matterport up 32 cents. SoFi up 90. Rocket Lab up 23. ME up 41. Spire down 6. ATIP down 3.5. Smart Rent up 22 cents. Xterra up 8 to 991. Back to Bed Bath and Beyond, 2105, the low of 2051 today. 53 million traded. We're still in the lower end of this range. There will be moves. There will be fluctuations. Watch for it. 1205 on BlackBerry, hit a high of 1239, but we've had 10 million trade, and we're not going much higher here. Royal Caribbean up $1.34. Norwegian down 15. Goldman down 541. Watching a lot of stuff happening here simultaneously. 23.58 on SoFi, up 90 cents. Congratulations to all of you who are along SoFi calls. And now you can start selling your calls, cashing in, buying the stock, and write options against it. Write 25s. Start cashing in. Uncle Bruce, Shiak Tech introduced Matterport yesterday to the United Arab Emirates and did a presentation on how it's a company that will change the spatial insurance, hospitality, and real estate markets. Will pop. That is really interesting. This stock is getting exposed to people who have never heard of it before. 24.32, we're up 41 cents. I'm so excited. I'm losing my breath. 231, 232 on GameStop. Still holding a gain. Dang, took a 5-minute drive. And ME is going for it too. If Bruce says don't do it, then damn it, I'm doing it. Kidding. You know I trust you, but I don't. But do I believe you? I believe you, but do I trust you? I trust you, but I don't know if I believe you. Free thinker, I love seeing people who short GameStop lose money and shares. Don't worry, your shares will be going to a better home. Free thinker, think whatever you want, but anyone writing at 255 is laughing now. Anyone who wrote 260s, 250s, 240s, they're looking good here. 232 on the stock, though. It's up. Hey, it's having a great day here. AMC now, 42.13. Topped out on AMC at 44.21. We've given up $2 and $1.90 roughly on the stock from the high. Interesting to watch that too. 231, 232 on GameStop. All right. I can't believe people don't understand this yet. You can hold 100% of the float, and it doesn't matter. The stock will squeeze until the brokers collude and halt the market. Free think, yeah, jumped to 217 in the aftermarket. That's AAL for day traders to buy. Good morning, Jen from Florida says Adventures with Duncan. Good morning, buddy. This has happened on every single stock that squeezes. Uncle Bruce, I am all about investing in companies I believe in long term. when their stock is at a low. But I'm trying to learn not to be so conservative in buying more shares and raising average cost. Any tips? Look, when you see dips, you take advantage of them if you can. If you've got the dry powder, more power to you. You do what you got to do. Where are we at? 233.98 right now on GameStop. I just let people believe what they want to believe, but I remember what people said in April and May, and then people got bored, and the narrative changed because of idle hands. Just for the record, I bought 20 contracts of GameStop 210 put. Expires this week, so let's go GameStop down, baby, down. Good morning, Jen. Buy the dip. Morning, Jen. What's going on with Spire? My GameStop calls are green. Wahoo! Took a little profit on some GameStop shares. What's the best bargain right now, ATIP or Spire? Have you seen SEC funds on Cyxtera? Funds keep buying it very, very quietly. If we get news like they're never going to speak, when we will get news? Can't wait for surprise news. Really strip the cover call writers of their stock. Well, we'll see. Let's see. Bought the dip, NOK, and with ME profit gains. Right on. Free thinker McJones. Dude, GameStop is done taking forever. It's over, bro. Everyone buy puts on GameStop. Ryan Cohen's retired. He's gone to the Maldives. GameStop stopped, and I'm right. 233 on the stock. We're up $26. A very good day on GameStop. Incredibly good day. Hit a high of 255 this morning. It is now consolidating around 232, 233. We'll see what it wants to do. We have a 23.33 price on SoFi. We're up 65 cents. Matterport 24.23 up 32. ME up 40 cents to 12.47, up 43 now. Spire down 4, ATIP down 3, Smart Rent up 23 cents. Cyxtera up 8, looking good. AMC up 3.32 to 42.11 after topping at 44.21. We've given up $2.10 from the high today on AMC. The Dow's down 94. And we have Bed Bath & Beyond at 2102. The high was 2571 and the low 2051. We're at 2102 on Bed Bath & Beyond. Volume is slowing down at the moment. BlackBerry 1204 hit a high of 1239. We've given up some ground there as well. That's what's happening. 234 now on GameStop. All right. Let's see. What a ride, says Scott. What a ride. Spire, why the face? Spire, 570, down 4 cents. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for those of you who are giving us thumbs ups. We're at 552 thumbs ups right now. We appreciate these. If you can spare a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button. Tell the world to join us as we follow these stocks. Unbelievable volatility today. Volume like crazy. What a day. Average, some mortgage financing rates are now down around the 2.2% range. That's down from the 3% range not too long ago. Welcome one, welcome all. Glad you're here. Meet Kevin isn't on this morning. GameStop going up. Bruce getting more views. How about that? What about Spire? What's the deal here? Come on, Spire. It's time to go up. It's going to be fine. Relaxes Coyote. I wrote a 230 for $51 10 minutes ago, and it's now at 40. Rob, beautiful job. There's a nice $1,100 profit for you. Depending on how many you're writing, you're making money. Stock 233.98 on GameStop. Let's go here. Let's go. Tell Spire to do something, please. Bertie, thank you for this donation. T.O., thank you, Uncle. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. What stock do you think doubles first, Uncle Bruce, Spire or ATIP? Well, they're both bargoons as far as I'm concerned. One is Spire's 570, ATIP 283. Both cheap. I've been buying ATIP. Love this cheap stock. I agree. Let's see. What else is going on? Hit those thumbs ups. Uncle Bruce, how SoFi December 3, 2021, $25 for 163 premium sounds. Thanks. December 3rd, $25 SoFi call. Are you going to write it? Not a bad write. It's a nice percentage return on your money. ATIP is just so low. If that company is even remotely successful, it should climb. I think that half the stock value on that. Could be cash. Just thinking. I'll write covered calls for the rest of my life on other stocks at other times. I have complete understanding of options market trading and have developed my own spread, says free thinker Mick Jones. More power to you, buddy. Way to go. 233.92 on GameStop, up 27 cents. Steven Spielberg sells his 280-foot yacht. The recent asking price was 131 million euros, looks like. Congratulations. For those of you who bought it, hope you're long SoFi and hope you're long GameStop. What can I say? Having so much of my money tied up in GameStop is anything but conservative. Whatever way you want to go. 234.75 on GameStop. 237.49 on GameStop. Going a little higher right now. AMC right now 42.38. Had a high of 44.21. Now at 42.33. Still down $1.90 from the high of the day on AMC. GameStop 236.95. Bed Bath and Beyond 21.59, $1 higher than the low of the day. A little rally right now. We'll see what kind of rally we get from here. Is there much to it? We don't know. 14.48 on your Rocket Lab. We're up 23 cents. 23.33 up 65 on SoFi. 236.94 on GameStop, up 29.95. Now 237.96. Matterport up 44 to 24.35. ME up 40 to 12.44. Looking good on both of those. Spire down 4, ATIP down 3. Those are the bargoons out there. Smart Rent 14.38, going higher, up 36 cents. It just keeps going higher. How about that? Uncle Bruce, 2K of SoFi options made me $8,500 this morning. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. You rock. I can't wait for that event in LA you've got planned. You've made such a difference in my life and have taught me so much. Curtis Sandwich, way to go, buddy. Making the dough, grabbing the money, and running, baby. I love it. I'm excited for all of you who are doing as well as you are doing. This is fantastic. We've got, let's go here. What is happening here? All kinds of stuff going on. There we go. Get that through there. Again, thank you, those of you who've been kind enough to send donations to us. Rajdeep, thank you so much for yours. And also to Charles C., thank you for yours. Fantastic. These PayPal donations are fabulous. You're awesome. Thank you also for joining us today. We're having quite an interesting day here. If you're a subscriber to this channel, thank you. If you're a member, thank you. Thank you. You're the backbone of the channel. We love you. 581 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in, folks. We love it. 238.89 on GameStop right now. 237.99. We're jumping around quite a bit here, watching this market. Let's see. Aaron Millen, I was not able to pop in so regularly now. Hope you're okay. Had to come on today and say hello because we're all getting rich. Unfortunately, split with my long-term partner recently, so busy with that. You hang in there, Aaron. Free Thinker Spire is fundamentally ready to fight for 750, and if it passes that, it'll reach a huge gap that goes past 10. Rob, Uncle, I have a few ME 1250s for December calls that I got for like $1.20 way back when. They're finally in the money and up a little with such short time. Should I break even and buy further out or give it another week? You've got for December. So this is still early November. You're looking good. The stock is higher, going to keep going higher. I think it's being accumulated here. 1240 is looking so good. Jen, thank you so much. Oh, look at this.
See how big it is?
These are huge. This is a gigantic bagel from Albertsons.
They're really like bread in the shape of a bagel.
They probably
don't feel
right?
Like bagel.
It doesn't feel like a bagel, right?
And I had to dig that top section out of the toaster. It was so stuck. So it might look like it's a little manhandle.
Did you put a knife in there while it was on?
Yes.
Oh no!
Digging it out.
I could have lost Jen. Oh my God.
Oh no, I know to unplug it. But see, I could have just given you white toast. They're just so darn big.
Oh man.
I know.
They're tasty though. Gotta say, they're really tasty.
I think that's the butter and the grape jelly.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
That might have something to do with it.
It's kind of funny because we bought this 6-pack of bagels at Albertsons for like $4.50. One bagel at Sherman's Deli, $1.80 to buy one bagel. Yeah,
But I think it's a bagel.
probably is a bagel.
I left my lie at home. I'm not making you bagels.
No, you're not. No. GameStop 234.85 right now. So good. This is very tasty. Hey, Uncle Bruce. I have written $22 December 3rd covered calls on SoFi. Do you have any suggestions rollover wise? Would hate to lose my shares. I mean, you could theoretically buy them back and look to write maybe January calls. Perhaps you can write 25s. It's a question of, can you get the same kind of money for the 25s that you would be paying for these? Otherwise, let the stock go higher. Because what's happening on your contracts is that they're now trading partially book value, partially time value. And if the stock inches higher, there will be more book value and less time value on your contract, which means that it won't go up penny for penny. It won't go up like if the stock goes up $1, your contract won't go up $1. And then you get to the point where you'll find that you can get for a $25 call just as much money for this call or more. Then it's worth your while to do a rollover. That's what I'd be looking at right now because you've got December 3rd. You have another month. Wait it out. Okay. Real Green Cheetah. Uncle Bruce, I'm not sure how you do it. You've been firing on all cylinders for the last hour nonstop. Stay awesome. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let's see what's going on here. More comments. Lots of comments. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Nice to have you here. GameStop 231 now. It's backing off a little bit more. SoFi 23.16 up 48. Rocket Lab up 21 to 14.46. Matterport up 74 cents now to 24.65. Looking great. ME up 32. Spire still down 4. ATIP down 3. Smart Rand up 47 now to 14.49. It's going for a new all-time high. It's going to get it. It's going to happen. Sextera up to 9.90, up 7 cents. AMC 42.07 got up to 44.21. Now it's 41.96. AMC not coming through here. Bed Bath Beyond 21.30. The low of the day 20.51. Okay, watching that closely. Of course, BlackBerry only 11.83. It got up to 12.39. Now it's off 50 plus cents from its high of the day. Okay. GameStop 227. It's backing off. Okay. Everybody, welcome all to the show. I hope I did that correctly. I have 100 shares of SoFi and I wrote an option at 25. My first time. I am nervous. Right on. Way to write your first contract. Now just sit tight. Just sit back and watch the show. GameStop 228. High of 255. Bagel making GameStop go down. I almost have 1,000 views going on here. Oh, thank you. Mark is here. Hi, Mark. Just tuning in this morning with Matterport reporting after hours today. Does today and the recent activity indicate what we might find out today? Well, the market sure likes what it sees already. It's liked it for weeks now. We've had a real good run on Matterport. I think we're going to keep going. 24.90 up 99 cents on Matterport. We're going higher. $227 on GameStop. Pre-thinkers thinking that bullish continuation on ME. Looks like a double top, but a second brim is too much higher than the first. Good. See a pullback, but I think it's going higher. ME 1232 up 27 cents. Matterport $24.95 up $1.04. GameStop $2.27. SoFi $23.17 up 49. Rocket Lab $14.50 up 24. Spire down 4. ATIP down 2.5. Smart Rent up 52 to 14.54. Sextera up 8 cents. AMC 41.76. That is about $1 higher than the low of the day. It is coming down. Bed Bath and Beyond 21.35, backing off a little bit again right now. And BlackBerry 11.86. It's backed off too. Alrighty, let's watch this market. 229 on GameStop, still having a good day, up $22. Okay. Jordan, Rob, I'm wondering the same thing. Contracts for January, but similar price, also finally makes a profit. I sold a quarter so I can secure a bit of a profit. I don't trust ME to stay up like other stocks. 12.35, up 31. Julia, hey, Bruce, Matterport has earnings tonight. Is it going to go down on earnings or up? Should I get on my January calls now? What do I do? What do I do? I bought it 165. We're at 770. You're making me rich, Bruce. What do I do? 24.94 up 103 on your stock. I'm so happy that you're doing this well. I really am. You're obviously worth even more now at almost $25 a share. You got a $7.50 book value plus premium, so you're probably pushing $8. This is good stuff. Look, one way to do it is sell your contracts, buy stock with that money. Become a shareholder. You still love the company. If you get over 100 shares, take a look at writing $25 calls, 26s, 27.50s out for a month or two. Take some premium money now. Become an option writer on your Matterport. Be a long-term player. If it backs off to 22, 23, those contracts will be worthless. You'll keep all that money as insurance. You can buy them back for very little money, and then wait for a little recovery and ride again, and keep riding this wave long term. I love this game. I love the way this is working for you. This is beautiful. $2.25 on GameStop. You're being given the opportunity on Matterport to change over from being the gambler on options to being the casino on option writing. I love this. Farms right now might see a dragged out consolidation period before ME passes 13. I don't know, free thinker. I take some problem, but it's just me. Many with all these tendies. Anyone thinking about where they'll go on vacation next time? Talk about NCH is making me think about Norway. Gregory, after holding GameStop with a staring average of 300, averaging down to 170 over 5 months, holding Spire at 7 averages is a breeze. Thanks for the lesson in patience, Bruce. Gregory, you got it, buddy. Tim, thanks, Uncle B. Going to Grand Cayman to make connections. You guys have seen, you should have seen him in February. He was like a machine gun for 8 hours straight. Let's see. Let's keep going. It's hard not to love Uncle Bruce and the education he's brought to me and my family's benefit. Let's go, Uncle B. Insatiable Fed Talk. Let's go, Uncle B. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you guys. 225 on GameStop here. As we're jumping around, let's keep this going here. Rocket Lab 1448 up 23. We're up 65 on SoFi, 2333, 224.50 on GameStop. Matterport up $1.05 to 24.96. I love this. ME 1236. We're going higher. Aspire down a penny. ATIP down 2.5. Smart Rent 1452 up 50 cents. Sixtera 994 up 11. AMC 4155 up 276. But 41.55 is only 80 cents from the low of the day. We're towards the low end of the day on AMC. It is not surging like it was this morning. Over at Bed Bath and Beyond, we're at 21.31. We're 80 cents away from the low of the day again at the moment. Okay, that's it here. 225 now on GameStop. I hope some of you were able to write some options this morning and are looking at perhaps buying some back for some juicy profits and just watching for the next opportunity to write again. Thank you from the bottom of my fat account. I'd buy my GameStop 185 back right now if I had a confidence that this is the temporary pullback before it pumps some more. Well, Vilbus, the only reason you'd buy your 185 back now is you're going to write a 225 or a 230. You'd move up $40 in exercise price and write a contract for more money than it costs you to buy this one. But this one's going to run you $40 contract, obviously, because it's 40 in the money. So it might write you $42, $43. But if you can write 225, good for a month or two or three, and get 45 or 50 for it, I'd do it. Take the extra money and move up $40 in exercise. I bought back a SoFi call option I sold this morning and swung out of some other trades. Now I'm up 5% instead of being down. I do not sit on a sheet. Okay, Uncle Bruce, my GameStop 210 puts are 25% green now. Out or riding the wave down for more? 224. Look, it's up $17. 224.48. Volume on GameStop 6.9 million. We're drying up. We did our 5 million early, and now we're slowing down on the volume. Watch out. But I'm a yellow belly sitting here blinking. I hear you. You gotta have the conviction to make the move. Let's see here. Bought back some GameStop at 228. Associates, I have no idea on this deal. I don't know what to do. Don't know what's going on that deal. Uncle Bruce, when writing options, when a stock pops, should I go out only a week or two, or should I go further for more money? Usually, I would go further out for more money. I would want to build a cash position in my account to be paid to do this move. That's how I would go. GameStop, 226, 225, 226. Matterport, $24.99, up $1.08. Beautiful. Beautiful. Free thinker, you bought them at 165 and they're at 770. Sell now. No more bagels from now on, Bruce. We're here for intermittent fasting. Beach Boy, hey, Uncle Bruce, if I could buy back those Feb 220s, 200s around 60, I'm losing 25, and turn and right January 24 350s for 80 to 90. Is that too far out? Yeah, it might be too far out. I'd be looking something closer, I think. No need to go all that far and that high up. Not really. The 200s now are what? They're only worth $26 book value. So, just right now, let this thing come down and then just kind of keep an eye on it. You might want to look at writing 230, 35s. If you can get the 200s back for, you probably get them back for less than 60 now because they're not trading at 60 with a 227 market. Keep an eye on that. Is this a sign to finally write cover call on Matterport? This is a good day to consider writing calls on Matterport. Looking at writing 25s, 26s, 2750s, something like that might be wonderful. Just sold Matterport options, brought 100 shares. What is a good price and date to start writing cover call? I just talked about that. Rob, vacation. You mean what stock will I buy with my profits? Who spends tendies on anything other than stocks and options? I do fasting every day, and the only time it's a struggle is when Uncle Bruce eats a bagel. I don't know why, but it triggers something in my reptile brain that I need to eat something. I'm pretty sure Bruce had a catheter in February. Let's see here. What else is going on? Oh, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's nice to see you here. Let's see. I'm debating about buying more ME shares at the small profits I just took on Spire. Let's see. Thanks for the advice, Bruce. Rolled out of my GameStop and a few months and banked some dry powder. It's good to be in the chips, right on, Scott. And there you go. Those puts are 50% gain right now. I'm going to write it down. Thanks, Uncle B. Expect a PayPal donation from me soon. Thank you, Finneville, so much. We're at 226.86 on GameStop. Mm-hmm. If it dips under 210, I'll be making it happen. But for now, I'm going to sit in my hands and see where the path to Friday afternoon takes me. Smart Rent is doing so good. I'm happy I'm into the Smart Rent. It's right now 1460 up 58. Looking really good. Spire went positive, 574. 1462 on Rocket Lab up 37. SoFi 2334 up 65. 226 on GameStop right now. Matterport 2505 up 114. Beautiful. Uncle Bruce, any news on Sixtera? No official news. It's just moving up. It's just up to 11 till 994. That's all I got. Something's up, though. There's something going on. Aaron, learned my lesson the last 3 times now. GameStop will go back down. Selling some GameStop shares up here at a profit that I bought too high, not many, and putting them into my most negative positions. I'm learning. 226, 225 on GameStop. MTTR, zzz, GameStop, zzz, SoFi, zzz, ME, zzz. Anybody writing Matterport cover calls today? Smart Rent is jamming. Way more volume than normal is coming in on Smart Rent right now, they say. 1469 up 67 cents. 193,000 volume, still incredibly light for that kind of movement. It's incredible. 1476 on Rocket Lab. We're moving higher. Matterport just jumped again. 25.15. Smart Run, the only SPAC I'm not in from Brucey, didn't have the powder. $25.18 on Matterport. $224 on GameStop. Uncle Bruce, I bought Smart Rent November 19, 1750s for a dime. For fun. I'm up 226%. Beautiful. Uncle Bruce, thank you for your insight into the ME, into the GameStop run this morning. I was able to take my profits for once on GameStop instead of diamond handing it. Right on, Matt. Right on. 224.70 on GameStop right now. Okay. Volume on GameStop now is 7.1 million, slowing up on the volume side. AMC now 41.52. That's 70 cents from the low of the day here right now on AMC. Dow's down 58. Bed Bath & Beyond at 21.30, 80 cents away from the low of the day. 62 million shares. We're really slowing up on the volume on Bed Bath & Beyond. BlackBerry 11.86, down from 12.39 high of the day. We're only 20 cents away from the low of the day on BlackBerry. That's also, it's also slowing down and backing off. There's no second wave here or third wave, whatever wave we need. We're up 41 cents on Rocket Lab. We're up 62 on SoFi. GameStop 227. Matterport now 25.21, up $1.30. Matterport volume here 1.39 million. That's all it is, up 130 a share. It's going higher, looking really good. You can write options on this now. Take in some cash. ME 12.38 up 34 cents. Spire unchanged. ATIP down 3. Smart Rent up 68 to 14.70. Sextera 9.92 up 9 cents. looking real nice on some of these trades right now. 226 on GameStop. Okay, let's see. I wrote one covered call on Matterport for $25 strike for November 19, sold for $225. Is this a decent move? That is a very decent move. You are offering your stock at $27.25. I like the way you did that for November 19. That's really good stuff. Keep an eye on that, Adam, and let's see how the stock does and how the market does. Beautiful job. Yes, yeah, it keeps chugging. I almost got in yesterday on that dip, but I missed it again. BFITS, it's neat that Matterport is actually the best performer of all our stocks here, I think. I went knee deep into SoFi and have done really well, but if I did the same with Matterport, I'd be even further ahead. I feel dirty taking profits on GameStop. There's nothing dirty about it. To buy back more later, why not? 226.90, hit a high of today of 255. My platform doesn't have Matterport. 2750 is available, just 25s and 30s apparently. I still love you, Papa Cohen. Still 200 shares deep. Aaron, I love you, but it is dirty. You got to do what feels best. You got to do what you do. I let myself have one GameStop at $249.99 as a treat. Yes. 226.69 on GameStop, still holding a gain of 1970 or so. Matterport 25.20, the high of the day 25.45. What a day on 1.4 million volume on Matterport. ME 12.39. Spire still unchanged now. Smart Rent up 69 cents to 14.72. The all-time high on Smart Rent 15.14. We're about 45 cents away from an all-time high on Smart Rent, and it looks like it wants to go there. Rocket Lab 14.70, the high of the day 14.78 on 523,000. Rocket Lab is moving on very little volume. 200 shares of GameStop, 3,000 shares of SoFi. They are my retirement. That's how you do it. Auntie says cheddar stacks. It felt good, she says. Let's see. I'll buy more GameStop. It hits 150. Flesh infection. Michael writing 25, so the 250 premium makes you break even 27.50. Credit average. Uncle Bruce, looks like that Matterport meeting in the United Arab Emirates is now making its rounds, and people have taken notice. Quarterly earnings are today as well. I saw some 25 calls. Coyote, every time I see SoFi rocket, I remember your position, Aaron, must be looking awesome. Let's see here. Oh, for sure, Aaron, I'll even buy some at 169. Dello hold GameStop 229.90. Right now 229.78. Aaron, yep, I'll join you and load up at 169.69. There you go. 229.78 on GameStop. Matterport 25.07. SoFi 23.31 and Rocket Lab 14.67 right now. What a day we're having. We're up. We're down 53 on the Dow. We're down 2.5 on the S&P. NASDAQ is up 15.8. Oil down 243 to 81.50. A big amount of fuel, a lot of fuel in the system in the U.S. right now. Tons of fuel. Sold 3 GameStop shares and bought 100 Spire. Sell high, buy low. 150. Keep dreaming. 225. I look like prices for ants post digital marketplaces. The ink. Average of 17.57 on SoFi. I'm loving this. Let's see here. Let's see. It might dip to the max pain or so, but 150. Probably not. We'll see. GameStop 228.77. Matterport 25.15, up $1.24. SoFi 23.28. Looking great. I only have a hair over 100 Matterport SoFi, but trying to find a safe way to writing covered calls. Right on, guys. Right on. I wonder if Matterport will sell the news situation. It's such a pre-earnings run. Don't know, BFITS. The way that Matterport is going on such a low volume, there's just nothing for sale. You'd think that if everyone thought this, they'd be dumping. They've already dumped out. People who wanted out of Matterport got out. They got out a long time ago, dollars ago. They're gone, and it's now thin here. Looking good. More thumbs up for Bruce, says Zach. Thank you, Zach. We're now at 628 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, so much for helping out today. If you could help me get to 750 thumbs ups, that would be a new high for quite some time. Thank you all for hitting that thumbs up button and putting some momentum on this channel today. I do so appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're making money out there. There's so much going on. This is so much fun. Love seeing these markets go higher, and like I say, I think we've got some real good momentum going here. This is absolutely fabulous, and like I say, you guys deserve it. You've earned it, and I'm pleased as can be that you're getting some really good movement on these stocks. Thank you, those of you who are subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate it. Those of you who are becoming members, you are awesome. You are the backbone of this channel. 659 thumbs ups and counting. They keep coming. 228.36 on GameStop now. Very interesting. 228.36 on the stock. Let's see. GameStop gets my juices flowing. What a way to live, says Mama Babe. Exhilarating, isn't it, says Coyote? Holy moly, the thumbs up, says Nicholas. Coyote, without a doubt. You're welcome, Uncle B, says Paul. Thank you. Haven't everyone who wants to get out of GameStop already done so? Probably. Aaron gone from 240 shares at GameStop at 167 to 200 shares at 157. Happy with that. We'll sit on this for many years now. We definitely have momentum, says Paul Rodriguez. 228.34 on GameStop, up $21. Matterport, 25.17, up $1.26. ME, 12.39, up 35 cents. White Summer Art, thank you so much for this donation on PayPal. You are my gold medal holder right now for the largest donation of the day. I thank you for that very, very much. Spire down 3 cents, ATIP down 2. Smart Rent 14.54 up 54. Sextera up 9 cents. AMC 41.96, still higher than the low of the day by about $1.20 or so. That's where we're at right now on AMC. On Bed Bath and Beyond, we're at 21.22. 70 cents higher than the low of the day. 21.17 actually. 21.17. Pardon me. We're about 67 cents higher than the low of the day. We're slowing up on Bed Bath & Beyond, absolutely slowing up on volume. Holding a gain, but near the low of the day. Bed Bath & Beyond, BlackBerry, up 53 to 11.93. We're still 32 cents higher than the low, but we're about 47 cents from the high of the day. So we're on the lower end of the scale there. The shares were higher this morning on a lot of heavy volume, but the volume is drying up. We're at 14.63 on Rocket Lab, up 38. We're up 46 cents on SoFi, 23.14. 2.30 on GameStop, up $23. Matterport, 25.08, up $1.17. GameStop just broke 2.30 back to 229.62. ME, 12.41, up 37 cents. Smart Rent up 54 to 14.56. So we got a generally green day here. Watching to see if GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath Beyond, BlackBerry, can they hold these gains that they had this morning? Doesn't look like it. Will they get back to those gains? They need the volumes they had this morning, and I don't see that happening right now. I see volumes really backing off. We had a little shot, but we're now running into some profit takers here. Why not? Look at GameStop at 229. We were at $170 not that long ago. This is a good run here, but guys, on the 28th of October, we were 176. We've kind of come a ways here. On October 22, we were at 168. 10 days, $60. No news. Just saying. 228 on GameStop right now. Option opportunities abound, and they were really coming out this morning. Anyway, there you go. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go. Incoming, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Fendeville. Oh, got it. Yeah, thank you, Fendeville. Got that. Thank you. You're a gold medal winner today. You're a gold medal holder. Thank you. Happy Pappy. Again, I'm you got to really, you got to have your convictions. You got to really know what you're doing. We were into a lot of crazy fire at that point in time. 227 now on the stock, by the way. So you got to pick your spots. We saw Trey calls George W on GameStop at 224. Technically, it's called a double bottom reversal. It's bullish. Okay. Heads up, guys. I think DraftKings is a good play going into the earnings. Credit Savage, 671 thumbs ups. I agree that more is coming, and I'm still in deep. However, I feel GameStop is going down again soon. I'm still playing the game. Either way, I won't lose until I have 200 shares. Bruce, Uncle Bruce, I want to write my first call. How about November 1930 for 90 cents? Are you talking about writing SoFi's? Is that what you're talking about? Are you writing Matterport? I don't know what you're talking about. For Matterport. Yeah, I mean, look, writing 30s is a safe, very safe bet. You know, you can write a bunch of them at 90 cents. Go ahead. 28s, 2750s, maybe, whatever. Should we sell? You say. Like I say, write calls. Let's see. Bruce is hinting another pullback. I must have overpaid for my SoFi January 21st to 2250s because they're well in the money and I'm still at a 10% loss. That's where we're at. SoFi, 2312 right now. GameStop is having a good day. My covered call options pay me premiums. If I get taken out, I get taken out at a nice profit at expiration. I have to remember that. Wheat Wild, hey, Uncle Bruce, I'm up 200% on my ME January 1250. Sell time. What do I do? ME going higher. I love it. Man, imagine if SoFi or Matterport jumped 30% in a few days. I don't know if Uncle Bruce will be putting it down like this level, but it is what it is. And then miss the real news event. All right, KC. Hey, Bruce. If you only have 100 shares of stock, you still recommend writing covered calls with it, or should you consider buying shares? Well, yeah, of course. As soon as you have 100 shares, you can write covered calls. Take the money and buy more stock. Yeah, keep loading up if you want. You bet. What can I say? Let's see. Let's go. GameStop 223, 224. Yep, 224.95 right now. We are rolling here. I think Coyote. I think those are shekels. I'm not sure. Cheddar said, did you watch a story on him and Matt Coors by CNBC of all places? Great video. The young Marine becoming a millionaire. Didn't watch. I didn't see that. But I've heard of it. GameStop 225.65. Definitely lower than the 255 high today. $30 lower than the high of the day today. Did anybody write options up there? Did anyone do that? Some of you've got to be making a nice profit right now with a $30 drop on this stock. Gotta have made some money on this. Anyway, yeah, nice. 225 on GameStop right at the moment. Matterport 25.23 going higher again. AMC 41.63 still not going anywhere. The low was 40.75 on AMC. On Bed Bath & Beyond 21.12 now. The low 20.51. We're only 60 cents away from the low of the day on BlackBerry and on Bed Bath & Beyond. BlackBerry is 11.94, 11.92, 30 cents away from the low of the day there. Okay. 225.60 on GameStop and ME 12.42 and Matterport 25.19. 1.6 million volume, unbelievably light and yet up $1.32 at these beautiful prices. It's looking great. The all-time high for Matterport, $28. That was back in February. Remember that? Wow. What a difference. Okay. Let's see. Do you think Spire is being held down? Do you think? I think so. Yeah, I still think it's being held down. Spire 572 down 2 cents on 227,000. That thing, when that thing breaks, it's going to go. It just needs a couple of million shares of buying, and it'll fly. It will go. That is a launch, a rocket pad ready to go. But, what can I tell you? I took $1,000 guaranteed gain on $8,000 worth of ME shares. Happy with that 12% return, even if it goes up more. How about that? Let's see. Profit's a profit. Keep it on going. And there you go. Yeah, I was on a show in the springtime. We were on for one time together. I reached out to him. I had reached out to him a few months ago, but he didn't respond to me. I was curious if we want to do another show together because he kind of owes me an appearance on my channel because I did one on his and he owes me, but he never got back to me. So it's okay. It's all right. And let's see what's going on. He's an okay guy. I don't mind him. Rocket 1459 up 34. SoFi up 53. GameStop 226, 225.95. Matterport 25.26. The high of the day 25.45 on Matterport, looking really good, real good. 41-cent gain on Smart Rent, 7 on Sextera. The Dow at the moment is down 74. S&P down 5.8. Nasdaq down 9. It's not up 9 on Nasdaq. It's not a bad day in the market. It's not like bad. But we are off a little here, and we're kind of watching a lot of things happen at the same time, right? Now Spire just needs to do something. Should be, especially if both accounts are with the same broker. I don't know what that means. Let's see what's happening. GameStop 224.94, 224.69 on GameStop. For those of you written options, they're coming down. The stock's coming down. The contract's coming down. A lot of you are probably a whole lot less worse off if you didn't make a move. Way to go. You can always watch this market and time yourself accordingly. If you wrote any options today, if any of you written 225s, 230s, 235s, 240s, 245s, 250s, 260s, 270s, any of you wrote those today, you are laughing right now. The shares have really backed off, and those contracts have got to be giving up some ground for you. 224.75 on GameStop right now. Interesting day for sure. 25.36 Matterport. We're going for a new high here any moment. Just hit it. 25.59 obliterated the high. 25.68 just saw that go through, obliterating the high on Matterport. It is rolling now. Matterport 25.68 high of the day. It is moving. Matterport is moving. Looking at writing options, 25s, 27.50s, 28s, 30s. You've earned it. If you have options on your Matterport, you've earned every penny you're getting here. You've earned it all. I love it. Yes, you can sell 30 Matterport call for 84 cents right now. If you only sold one a month, that's $1,000 a year. Easy money. You got 300 shares, $3,000 a year. Not too shabby. B-Fits, you can do it even more. It's going higher, 25.66. Love it. I love it. Did you see the Braves won the World Series? Apparently they did. Spire 10 at 158 for Jan 23. Might buy some of those. And Rogers tested positive for COVID-19. Interesting. Matterport 25.64 up 173. How is it not the same story about this big gain with Matterport? What is going on? Yep, 25.64 up $1.73. Beautiful day on Matterport. SoFi 23.18, great day, up 50 cents. GameStop 225 at the moment. Spire down a penny, ATIP down 3. Smart Rent 14.40 up 38 cents. Sextera up 7 cents right now. AMC 41.56, about 75 cents from the low of the day there. And over at Bed Bath & Beyond 21.22, 70 cents above the low of the day, but that's all. Not holding greatly, all that great right now. I wonder if it's going to give up some more. 11.97 on Bed Bath on BlackBerry. 11.97, 36 cents from the low of the day. That's where we're at here on some of our stocks. Right here, 225.99. GameStop, Matterport 25.57. Uncle Bruce, I sold a Matterport 25 strike expiry 11.19. When should I roll it? No, nothing. No, nothing. You just sit tight. Just sit back. Just chillax. You'll be fine. Woohoo! Looking good. You roll it on the 18th, the day before. There you go, Rob. There's good advice right there. Yeah, there you go. That's true. That's the perfect time to roll it. That's the best time to roll it. 25.57, 226 on GameStop. Right here. Volume on GameStop now is 7.6 million. This has really gotten quiet. This hit 5+ million a while ago, a long time ago. It is not trading anywhere near what it was doing this morning. GameStop 226. Oh my, what a day. We're down 68 on the Dow, down 5 on S&P. We're up 7 on NASDAQ. Oil down 280 a barrel. 81.08, and looks like it's going to drop. Thanks, Uncle B and Rob. I also own 8. Zach, Coyote. No, I really wanted to watch Roger slap Mahomes around this weekend. Oh no. 226 on GameStop. Matterport 25.47. 25.47 after a high of 25.69 on Matterport. 1.84 million. How about that? Cool bean stuff. I own 8 calls, 1750 strike, expire in January. I'm good, says Sell in my house. Way to go, man. Way to be. Love this. 226.40 on GameStop at the moment. Okay. Fabulous. A Worth says, at the worst of this year, I was down 20 grand. I am not almost about to be green. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Okay. According to the article, Rogers is unvaxxed, apparently, is the story. Interesting. Yeah. 226 on GameStop is where we're at right now. 226. Matterport 25.55 coming back on again for another pop. Go. Just go. Sorry, I can't type. Dave, I'm hoping to be taken out of my ME call at 15 because that means my bot calls are well in the money. Rinse and repeat. There you go. ME 12.38 on ME. 225.70 on GameStop. What a day. Anybody making money around here? This is good stuff. I'm happy to see this for you. Love it. Thank you again to White Summer Art. Thank you again for that donation on PayPal. Thank you. You guys are great. Love it. Thank you to those of you who are subscribing to this channel. Those of you who are becoming members of this channel, thank you. Those of you renewing your membership, I thank you so much. You're the backbone of this channel. 685 thumbs ups are in the house. If you can keep those coming in for me, guys, I would appreciate it. That would be beautiful. 225 on GameStop right now. Matterport 25.40. 685 thumbs ups, going for 700, and hopefully a bunch more before we sign off here. Thank you one and all for being here today. This has been a very fun day, and it's been most entertaining. Most entertaining. 225.81 on GameStop right now. My coin dropping, but my stock's keeping me green. Woohoo, go Brave, says Auntie. Right on. Matterport 25.35, GameStop 225.80. ME 12.37 up 33 cents. Spire unchanged. ATIP down 3. Smart Rent 14.40 up 38. Sextera up 9 cents to 9.92. AMC 41.55 up 2.76. Robinhood up 2.17. First gain in a while. Vanik down 18. Home Depot down 33. IBM up 46. The Dow down 54. Microsoft down 2.11. Apple up 50. Tesla up $2.59. Bed Bath Beyond 2028, 8 cents away from its low of the day. It's dropping quickly, dropping very quickly. It went from 21.27 to 20.25 in 10 minutes. Now 20.25 on BlackBerry, still up 3.50, but definitely backing off. 20.21, a nickel away from the low of the day that it just touched a moment ago. So BlackBerry under pressure. That's Bed Bath & Beyond under pressure. BlackBerry 11.94. It had been climbing from its low of the day of 11.61, but now seems to be topped out a little bit here. Bed Bath & Beyond 2022 up only 3.47. GameStop 226, 225. At the moment, AMC 41.52, 75 cents away from the low of the day as well, still at this point in time. GameStop 225.57, 225.50. Back to Bed Bath & Beyond 2032. 2015 was the low. That's where we're at on that one. Pressure coming in on the stock. Interesting. Uncle Bruce, it's me. Stop calling me with my wife's business name. Vanderbilt, thank you. Dustin, would love to see 1,000 thumbs ups. Bruce, can you please make Spire do something? Uncle Bruce, time to roll Matterport 2250 Decembers. question. Matterport, 2250 December's. I wouldn't worry about it at the moment. I mean, if you can get more cash to do a rollover, you look at it. But the stock's at 25.36. It's above your price, but not necessarily yet. But again, can you write a 25 for more money? Say a January or a February or something like that for a nice increase in cash, then I'd consider it. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Not right now. Let's see. Thank you everybody for that, for being here. Let's go here. GameStop 226. SoFi up 42 cents. Rocket Lab up 41. Matterport 25.32. ME 12.47. Spire up 3 cents to 5.77. Smart Rent 14.42, up 39. Sixtera now up 12. Sixtera up 12 cents, 9.95. AMC 41.62, up 90 cents on the day from the low. Okay. 2030 on Bed Bath & Beyond. 2030, 15 cents away from the low of the day. Up now 3.55. The stock was 25.71 this morning. Last night in the aftermarket, $32. It's giving up ground. Any thoughts on trading with margin? It depends on what kind of percentage of your account this is, and it depends what interest rate you're being charged. If the interest rate's really low, it's a very small percentage of your account, you're fine. But having cash is the way to go. 2028 on Bed Bath & Beyond. 2028, 13 cents from the low of the day. Watching that closely here. Trading on margin never seems worth it to me, says Samuel. Okay, and 226 on GameStop right now. 226.66. Spire 5.78, up 4 cents. Not a lot happening, but it is higher. That's for sure. It's not a lot higher, but it's a little higher. There you go. I put in a sneak bid on a house with Zillow, $400,000 house. I put in a bid for 90 grand. Hey, money's money, man. If I get that deal, I get that deal. There you go. Thank you very much. Spire 5.78, up a nickel, up another penny. Go Spire. Go, baby. Please go. 12.47 on ME, up 43 cents. Matterport 25.33, up $1.42. GameStop 226.70. SoFi 23.06. Rocket Lab up 44 cents. Okay. Uncle Bruce, any thoughts, any puts on Royal Caribbean? Looking good. I haven't got any in mind, but going out to next year is the timing. Fennel Aworth, if you plan to keep more than a few days, don't use margin, not worth it. John Bickman, hi, John. Thank you for this membership pledge. Appreciate that. Those of you who are members of this channel, you know how much I appreciate this. If you're renewing, thank you for renewing. If you're brand new, thank you for being here for the first time. I love it. A Worth says, my portfolio is green. I'm going to have to smoke some of this. I'm certain Spire will squeeze 11.33. Let's see. Look at my little Rocket Lab go. How about that? 14.69 up 44. Welcome, John. Thanks. It's a renewal. You betcha, buddy. Lawsuits pending on SoFi. Anything we worried about? There's always lawsuits pending on every public company. They all have insurance for this sort of stuff. Nothing to be worried about. I only keep coming back because of how well ATIP has been doing. Right on, Madeline Dade. Beautiful. 227.82 on GameStop now. 25.32 on Matterport. Spire up 4 cents to 5.78. Okay. Fantastic. The Dow is down 65. S&P is down 5. NASDAQ up 13 points. That's where we're at on this market. And Rob, I just picked up 500 more Spire. Can't get enough of this. And I sold my first covered call on SoFi, $24 for 12.10 for $195. Right on, almost $200 for a $24 SoFi. Nice move. John, you're bringing money in from stock that you paid less than this for, I hope. Beautiful job. Beautiful stuff. Loving it. 227 on GameStop right now. Granted, Bruce, 90,000, a bit of a low bid, but you know what? Some of the homes should be 50% cheaper anyway. Yeah, maybe. You might be right on that one, my friend. Absolutely. Matterport, 25 up $1.34 and Spire up 4 cents. Right on. John, I got a $16 average and I've just brought in $200 against that money, writing a contract. Nicely done. Nicely done. My excitement for HIP was sarcasm. Company is trash. Well, I think it's a bargain. But then again, you got to decide for yourself. $228 on GameStop right now. $228. Holding a $21 gain. GameStop's doing well. Others, not so much. AMC, $41.74. It's $1 better than the low of the day. And over at Bed Bath & Beyond at $20.33. It's only 18 cents better than the low of the day here. Still crapping out right now. 68 million traded, true. But we had 50 million through, in that first hour. It's been dead quiet ever since. 2028 now on Bed Bath & Beyond. 2028. BlackBerry, 11.98. Seems to be giving up some momentum. Bed Bath & Beyond, 2020 now. Definitely coming back to the low of the day. It's only a nickel above its low of the day of 2015. Not a great day on Bed Bath & Beyond, considering how it started and how it traded overnight last night. This was up $13. It was definitely giving up some momentum here. 2007 new low for the day. 2007 right now on Bed Bath & Beyond. 2007 is the new low of the day for Bed Bath & Beyond. It just touched it. It's backing off. This could affect all the others who are riding the coattail of this thing. We'll see how this all works out. Okay, all right. Just got 100 more Spire, says Bryce. Coyote, then don't invest in it. Problem solved. There you go. ATIP calls got me good. They'll never get back from where I bought them. Luckily, the other SPACs keep me afloat. All that hate for ATIP makes me really like it. ATIP makes me laugh, says Auntie. GameStop, 230, 232 right now. Let's see. Bruce always says buy when everyone else says sell. Why is that? Why is he always the opposite? Isn't that interesting? 231 now on GameStop. Bed Bath & Beyond, 213, 214. Just hanging around the low of the day. Let's see. GameStop moving back a little bit. Just logged in. Matterport, SoFi, Rocket Lab, ME, good. ATIP still in hell. Uncle Bruce, your lampshade is still crooked. I'm just saying, Uncle Bruce, do you think institutions are going to start doing stock harvesting? I don't know what that even means. 2024 on the BlackBerry, 232.50 on GameStop at the moment. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you for this support. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Really appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good day today, and hope you're doing all right with whatever strategy you're using to play this market. GameStop, 232, SoFi, $23. Matterport, 25.40, up $1.49. Matterport, a high today, 25.69. We're pushing a new high now, 25.42, trying to go for a new high. Thank you for being sponsors of this channel. Also subscribers. Appreciate that very much. Thumbs ups. 709 have come in. Thank you, everybody, for 709 thumbs ups today. I do appreciate that. Helps the channel get exposed on YouTube for more potential viewers. I'll be on again today at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 hour before the close. I'll be here for the final hour to see how it all works out for us. Keeping an eye on this whole thingy. There's a whole lot of thingies going on at the same time here we got to watch. Thank you, guys. And Rob, I'm going to sign up because of fresh air. What a morning. Have a good one. We'll see you later, Rob. I'm not fat. I'm cultivating mass. Stop saying that you're cultivating mass if you're stop cultivating and start harvesting. I don't know what this means. Have a great day, everybody. Man of culture, nice. Spire's going up. Go Spire. Go 580 right now. Up 6 cents. Go Spire. Uncle Bruce, if you call me the wrong name again, I will donate via YouTube from now on. Well, Fenneville, it doesn't say Fenneville on the PayPal. It just says what it says. And I'm just reading it, I'm reading on the fly here. I'm under a lot of pressure. Doing what I can. Toodles, says KB. Fenneville, dude, just make your own PayPal. It's free. Carter Cole, yo. 1249 on ME. Looking great. ME, GameStop, 231.59 now. Matterport, 25.48. ME, 12.48. Spire, 583, up 9 cents. Spire's going up. Ciao, Bruce. Nice to see you pop in. See you. Thanks for the support, everybody. Aaron, you take care. What it do? It's tied up to the business level. I'm just joking. Spire going a bit. Ferrigan. Goodbye. Arrivederci, simpletons. Welcome back, Carter Colson, Zach. Oh, yeah. Spire doing its thing. Spire, 583, up 9. Go, Spire, go, is what we like to say here. Take a run. A big run. A mega big run. That would be great. Up 9 cents. 274,000 volume. We need more than that. A lot more than that, but, would be nice. We'll see if it does anything. Rocket Lab, 1470, up 45. 2296 on SoFi, up 28. 230 on GameStop, up 23. Matterport, 2540. ME, 1250. Spire, 581, up 7. And Smart Rent, 1437, up 35 cents. AMC, 4178. And over at Bed Bath & Beyond, 2014, the low the low was probably 2098 or something like that, just around $20, but it's right in that neighborhood right now. They're saying 1998 for the low of the day. We may have touched 1998 on BlackBerry for the low of the day. We're at 2007 right now, so we may have dropped to 1998 for the low of the day on BlackBerry. At first I thought that was a typo, but yeah, looks like it did. Looks like it's backing off. The instigator of this whole run for GameStop and AMC and BlackBerry is the actual stock that caused it all is backing off dramatically right now. GameStop, 229. Matterport, 25.39. Interesting. Spire up 8 cents to 5.82. There you go, guys. There's the dealio. Let's see. Ciao, Uncle Bruce. I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning. If you haven't yet hit that thumbs up on the way out for Bruce, can't wait to start writing some ME calls. Spire's day will come. We just got to spend the meantime stocking up on it. Bye-bye, simpletons. See you in the afternoon. I need to be here on red days. The most for some soothing Bruce burn ointment. Green days are the rewards for well-fought battles. I missed a Spire dip this AM. I have to catch the PM dip. Hanging out here on red days helps. Red days helps a lot. Reminds me to just chill and enjoy the ride, says Cody. Friends don't let friends buy SHIB. Alrighty, 578 on Spire. Go, go, go. Everybody, thank you. 228.50 on GameStop. We'll catch you this afternoon at 3 o'clock with an hour to go in the day. In the meantime, watch these markets. Let's see if you can make some more money. Keep your eye on all those contracts, and we'll see you at 3 this afternoon. Thank you. What really burns me is when Bruce's show ends. Is it best to sell a call when the stock is up or down? Well, it depends on the situation. Let's see. Thank you. Thanks, Bruce. See you later. See you guys at 3. And thanks, Finn. Let's see. Larry, I'm glad my stonks are printing money today. I need a new heat pump, hot water tank, garbage disposal, and my MacBook Pro just 100% died. See, Larry needs help, and the markets have to give it to him. There you go. GameStop 227.57 coming down a little bit further now. Those contracts that you've written are coming your direction, everybody. Okay, we'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now. Here we go.